All right. For those of you that listened last week, I did get a haircut. You assholes. Episode 24, Super Killer Wicked Podcast, Gridlife recap.
I think you're recapping is that ass crack.
Re-crack.
On tonight's episode of the Super Killer Wicked Podcast, it's myself, Tonka, Scully, who didn't come to Gridlife because he's a bum, Brad, and Rob. And unfortunately, we had a special guest again, Toaster Media. But he brought ice cream, so we'll accept it. And he's welcome to come next week too, but he has to bring something cooler. Anyways, we're just doing a little Gridlife recap, shooting the shit, smoking the cigarettes. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. Scully, you've missed a lot, bud.
I did. I'm so sad.
Slurp it. Nice. So, let's start with Wednesday last week. We packed up everything we owned.
And then some.
Except for
Grapes.
Rob's Chardonnay. They were still...
But we did bring the kitchen sink.
We did bring the kitchen sink. Two of them, if you think about it. Bathroom and kitchen sink.
Yeah, one was foamy.
But yeah, no, we went to Gridlife last Wednesday. And it was an adventure. The way there was interesting, for sure. But the drive there was great. You know what I mean? Going through southern Ontario.
It was smooth
We
sailing.
drove
Weather
through
was
Tilsonburg. Stopped in, said hi to Stomp and Tom. No, nobody got that joke, eh?
No.
And then we got to the border.
Nice. We can't hear our listeners laughing.
Yeah.
We got sodomized at the border.
Yeah, so it was crazy because the border is the border and there's no fighting it. Last year was smooth sailing. Like, they barely realized we had a trailer on. Like, the guy looked and was like, oh, fuck, there was a trailer attached to that, and we just kept going.
Right.
This year was slightly different.
You gonna elaborate?
We did get pulled to secondary, and the first thing that happened as we were going to secondary was Rob pulled his shorts down, bent over and coughed, and said, you guys aren't getting my grapes. And that's where the Chardonnay came in. But yeah, no, we got pulled
Tonka quickly ate those grapes.
we got pulled to secondary. It was just whatever shit happens. Next time we're just going to run the cone over, as James did say. He said just flatten the fucking thing. Just run it over, don't stop. They're going to be the most happy that you just ran it over. Or maybe he's pranking us and we'll actually...
he's setting us up for failure.
Yeah, maybe he is. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are idiots. Like, no, you just go to a different lane. But it's like there was no other lane open. But yeah, we got pulled to secondary. It was a debacle. We got chirped, and like the guy asked us if we were doing Mario Kart and if we were furries and if they throw banana peels on the track.
And we're going to Gingerman, and we weren't redheads.
Right,
so
yeah. And he had a fucking googly eye and like not chirping
one
through,
eye looking
but
at you, one
But he had
looking
the
for you.
stupidest looking face and
Yeah.
just a piece of shit.
his lazy eye was worse than Drew Thompson's after he's had 3 drinks and 76 cigarettes.
100%.
But yeah, so anyways,
I got the non-YouTube version of that story before
correct.
the pod.
Yeah, slightly different.
Holy
The
shit
one
show.
border guy
He sounded cool.
loved the car.
Yeah.
Oh, he was super cool.
Super happy. That was the nicest guy there, for sure. Maybe the second nicest guy there. But then we carried on. The map fully pranked us. We were supposed to not go through Detroit. And then we sat in traffic in Detroit for
2
2
hours.
hours.
2 hours, which
Oh,
was
really?
sweet.
Yeah.
Detroit, Rock City.
Did we see anything cool there?
In Detroit, a lot of
Those
vacant.
Roush trucks.
Just 8 Mile and a truck full of Roush trucks.
Yeah,
like
I was
literally,
as-
so
I was
a
asleep.
Roush branded transport truck with a car hauler of lowered red cab short box Roush trucks.
Is that yours?
I was asleep and Brad goes, Tonks, I promise it's worth it, Tonks. And I was like, what? And he goes, look. And I was like, oh, sick. And then I was awake and then
There was like 8 of them.
It drove faster
Red
than
cab
us.
short box lower.
And they all had like the Roush
F-150s.
badges on them with like nice wheels and like
That's sick.
before like axle exhaust.
Yeah.
Like
Probably all blower truck. Like obviously,
100%.
well, not probably. I mean, literally all blower
Yeah,
trucks.
all blower trucks.
yeah. But yeah, so then we got to the Walmart in Kalamazoo. What time of day?
Costco.
Costco, not Walmart, sorry. Costco in Kalamazoo.
8
5?
o'clock.
Well, we were
No,
well,
no, it was
no,
earlier than that. It was like
Well, no,
5:30.
but we were worried because we had to get to the track before 9. It was 7 o'clock. We rolled into Costco because
Yeah,
we were
you're
still
right.
an hour from the track, and we were afraid to make it
Right,
by 9.
We were going to do Costco and Walmart, but we did everything at once.
So we pull into the Costco, get situated. We go inside. It was sunny. It was beautiful out. And then we're in there shopping, getting our things. And like Costco in America, you got to tour a bit, but we're on a
huge.
time crunch. It's
Right.
3 times the size of ours.
And
like
ours
the
are already
ceilings,
big.
the ceilings are taller. It seemed.
Like, it was just...
You know what I mean?
The fridge-
Everything's bigger in
fridge
America.
doors were bigger, and...
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, just...
Well,
it
it's just
was-
American size.
Like, it kind of was.
Yeah.
Like, and it was funny because in the layout-wise, it was the complete opposite of our home
Mirror image.
Costco.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like weird. This is like our Costco, but mirrored and bigger. It was like...
Yeah, it was super weird.
Like, if you just hit mirror and
Enlarged by 3.
enlarge, that's exactly
Weird.
it.
I've gone into one of the mirrored ones. It is incredibly disorienting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy because you walk in and like normally you walk in and go right.
Yeah, our
Well, you
local
walk in
one,
and
you
go
go
left,
right.
and it's like, wait, what the fuck? What are we doing here?
And otherwise,
Wait, hang
everything-
on a second.
But like everything was like weirdly the exact same, but
100%.
then weirdly so different.
I'd be
Yeah, like
beelining
the
for the model cars
veggies
in the center.
and fruit section, like the
Yeah,
cold
like we
section was
got
the
distracted,
same,
like,
but
missed it.
opposite. You know what I mean? Like it was just in the opposite
We were
side.
so
The meat was
disoriented.
the same. Anyways, so that was cool. So we go in nice and sunny, get all our groceries, grab some dinner. Brad and Rob were talking to one of the cart guys, and like I was
'cause
just helping
cart-
the girls
The
get
cart
dinner.
guy came in to help bag bags,
Right.
right? And he still like it was one of those like, what's this sweaty guy doing packing our bags? But it very quickly became apparent. He goes, "No, I got called in. Like we just got hit by like a fucking tornado."
Oh.
And we're like, what?
He goes like, "Yeah, like they had to been like 50-mile-an-hour gusts. I thought the trees were gonna tip over. You should have seen the water coming down." And we're like, "Okay." Anyway, so we grab our bags and go outside, and
It's
it's just
sunny,
like,
and
it's
the
just
parking
sunny
lot's
again,
damp.
but the parking lot's
parking lot's
wet.
damped a bit.
And I was like,
So then we,
that guy's high on crystal meth, or we did just get.
but
a
we're
quick,
like, okay, so we just missed a wicked storm. So then we drive the hour to the track, show up to the track, and they are mid cleanup of literally what looks like a tornado.
Jesus.
like tents are through trailers.
Like they're
There's-
like, oh, just bear with us. Like we lost communication with the main tent because it left the earth. Like,
It no longer is where we live.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
media. Was it a tent or the media tent?
no,
went through a trailer.
so it was a tent went through the media trailer.
right
went through it.
through it. Like there was a photo
Like
of
it
like
got picked up and stabbed through it. Like
There was entrance and
thumbtacks.
exit wounds.
Yeah,
Like
and
Spider-Man.
Good thing nobody was in it.
but the people were in it hiding and nobody got hurt.
Yeah,
They're like it was the
nobody got hurt.
wildest thing ever.
Wow.
yeah. So then we get to the track, get our wristbands, get parked, which was kind of funny because it was like
So keep in mind, okay, so the way we weren't sure what we were going to do. We already knew we were leaving Wednesday, getting to the track Wednesday night, and we were going to be at the track Thursday. But then, literally the night before leaving, we found out we can't get into the track Wednesday night unless we are participating in the Thursday test day, which I didn't have a ticket for because the weather forecast showed a ton of rain. So we're humming and hawing, and ultimately decided, okay, the chance to practice, even if it's in the rain, and getting there the night prior, because all we've heard is rumors of not getting a pit spot and how packed it's going to be anyway.
and how small it is, and,
And it,
So-
and it is small.
it is.
I
small.
did. I looked at the venue.
it's like the size of TMP.
Yeah, it's a very small
where,
venue.
Where we were. Like, yes, you could walk way out and around, and the property was massive, but the
Huge.
paddock was the
Yeah,
size
where
of
you
TMP.
actually want
It
your
was
car to
small.
be. Yeah.
Well, because what?
And there's
well,
256 entries.
Yeah,
Because
no thanks.
Tuesday night, I don't know if you. Oh no, we listened to like a Zoom meeting
virtual
of a guy,
driver's
a
meeting.
virtual, and that really helped us. with
Oh,
a lot of
100%.
questions.
John did
And then
killer
and then
work on
we
that.
decided, okay, let's go Wednesday
So
night,
I
or
bought
we're gonna be fucked.
So
Yeah.
I bought the ticket. We showed up Wednesday night.
You had five 20-minute sessions
But like, so when we showed up Wednesday, like it was
packed.
surprisingly full, considering we only got there, like registration was open from 5 till 9, and then at 9 a.m. onward, and then if I didn't have the test day ticket, the soonest we could have even lined up was 10:30 a.m. Thursday. But so we got there at 8:30 p.m. Wednesday, and it was surprisingly packed.
Huh.
And then it was to the point where like we had a pretty mint spot. We were right on pit wall,
Yeah, it looked great.
halfway between pit entry, pit exit. So like I just had to leave the tent and go into the pits, and coming off I just had to leave the pits and come back to the tent. Like it was like,
That was a good spot.
not to mention the walking traffic because everybody's walking along the track to come past us. So anyway,
everybody
just
sees
an
the car.
absolute mint spot. But like we kind of got jammed because we pulled in to our spot, and like the dip into the parking lot,
I saw that. I did see a picture of this.
we were stuck. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
back up and fix it. So I'm like, all right, well I'm kind of really close to that guy's campsite, but it's like, hopefully we don't get yelled at for our tip out being too close. So I'm like, well, at least it works out because if somebody comes right beside us, at least we have like, say we had 0 feet on one side and our tip out was leaving our parking spot, but the other side, even with the tip out, technically we had like 3 feet to the paint. Not enough room to put the awnings out, but enough that like you could walk past our tip out if a trailer pulled right up.
Right.
So we're like, let's just stay here because I'm stuck anyway.
Yeah, well, like we can't move it.
Like, I can't back it
unless
up.
you drive all the way forward and
But there was somebody in front of us, so it's either we leave this spot and go somewhere else, or we stay exactly where we
And
are.
deal with it.
But so we stayed exactly where we were, leveled the RV anyway. We're like, well, we're here now. Nobody's right beside us. Let's just put our awnings out.
Yeah, we lucked out because our neighbor was far over, but there was a whole parking spot between us, and nobody took it because we had our awning.
We made sure kind of nobody.
Yeah,
took
we
it.
put our
Like, but
chairs
so
spread
we-
around so
like,
it
at
looked
first-
like a double site.
Yeah, so we put the awnings out, and then when luckily our neighbors showed up, like very early Thursday. So we had Wednesday night, all the room in the world. We were venturing around. We had our chairs set up in a big circle. Like we had
And we lucked out with hydro.
well, yeah. So we didn't pay for
Hey,
hydro because all the
It's,
hydro
it's
spots were sold
30.
out.
They're
I
all
wasn't
sold
going to
out.
mention that in case.
Huh.
No. It was,
Yeah.
it was $40 a night we had to pay, but it was worth it.
But I couldn't pay for a ticket ahead of time. But we ended up right beside the post, and the guy beside us only needed 110. So
And
we plugged into
like his name was on that site. He was there. He was using his hydro that he wanted, but it was 110.
and he only had an open trailer, so our tip out didn't matter.
Yeah, it was perfect.
He
It was,
literally only booked a hydro site to have his laptop and extension cord to run like a few power tools and charge his phone and shit.
Huh.
So we lucked out.
So we lucked out with not getting in trouble for being too close to that guy.
And
you
Then
stole
when
his
our
hydro.
then when our neighbor showed up, the way he parked one over, like our awning just kind of gave us an extra spot and nobody yelled at it. Like, and fair and square, the organizer came by Wednesday night and was like, "Oh, nice spot, like nice RV.
Yeah, like John
great to
came
have
by.
you guys here." Like, and we're like, "No, you like thanks for having us. You had a great drivers meeting. All the info was there, perfectly well organized." He's like, "Yep, any questions, let me know." And we kind of said like, "Hey, is it okay we have our awnings out?" He goes, "Hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get there." Like literally his words.
like he seems like he doesn't give a absolute fuck about anything until
Yeah.
a
As
as long
situation
as everybody's
arises.
happy. So
Right.
of course he's going to deal with it if somebody's unhappy. Like, oh, it's fucking
It's toaster meat.
stupid idiot media.
This is why we locked it. Hold on.
Is it
Right.
locked?
Yeah,
It is locked. It's,
Is he standing there?
it's media.
he just
proof.
he tried it, smiled, and walked away.
Sorry, we have the fans showing up at the shop now.
Yeah,
Just go let him in.
Oh no, the Corvette's unlocked. He's gonna go fuck with it.
Just go deal with
that's
him.
the
Go
you
deal with
problem.
him. He can come up. He can.
He's got to sit on the floor. Though.
Perfect, nailed it.
Done.
That's too much.
Yeah, that was enough. Anyway, so quick interruption in the podcast here. Toaster Media showed up.
With ice
His
cream.
hairline's receding.
Really?
He's got ice cream. So I guess we won't kill him tonight. Where were we?
Where's
We're just kind of finishing up how we lucked
there
out
might
with
be
our
someone
parking
there.
spot.
Right.
Because we ended up having enough room for our awnings and plenty of room around us for our barbecue and everything. And we did fair and square take 2 parking spots in a spot that otherwise people were like out in the back 40 and parking on the road and couldn't even make it in the gate.
And like arguably, like Chris Smith, like you know who Chris Smith is, that BMW. He's got a super killer wicked spot. It's tree line. He was parked this way, and they had a huge open corner pit. The only shit thing is you're parking on grass. Where
Like, we by no means were the worst ones in the pits for taking up too much space, but we were the luckiest ones for where we were.
100%.
You guys seem to get lucky with that. Wasn't it last year where you guys also got lucky? Yeah, Gridlife?
Yeah. Like,
Lucky by getting close to the dyno.
right. But
You're
like, even,
closer to the
spot,
dyno.
yeah.
but yeah, like even at mid-O, we just like, we got told we had to be in the upper paddock and we just followed somebody in, got into the lower paddock, and we're right in primetime spot with Houghton, Boersma, and Jackie Ding and everybody.
Yeah, we had a good spot last year.
And like,
I mean, it does. It did literally cost me $500 American, and we left one whole day sooner to get said spot, but it was worth it.
yeah,
There was a fear of rain, but
it did Gridnado.
yeah,
So-
that was later.
So
but,
Wednesday night we missed Gridnado, but Thursday test day was supposed to be rainy all day, and we woke up to just perfect, cool, blue sky, no real wind, just a comfortable, nice day. And it's like, all right, perfect. So I'm glad I paid for the test day.
100%.
So I got five
5
20-minute long sessions, and I pretty much took advantage of all of them.
Yeah. Never being at that track, of course.
No, I did 4 because we skipped the
didn't do
6
the last
o'clock one
one.
because of the second half of Gridnado.
All right.
And was the oil incident Thursday or Friday?
It was Thursday.
It was Thursday because we watched it down good before the photo shoot. So Thursday morning, like clear skies, nice out. Didn't have the car unloaded yet. Learned very quickly that you can't unload a car that's a millimeter off the ground off of a ramp that is on a 45-degree angle closed still. If you guys are looking, it was like this.
Like, because the
Not actually, but it was fucking horrible.
but the trailer was down in the dip at an upward angle.
so the
like-
door
So
opened,
like the car didn't
but not all
come down
the way.
and out.
Oh,
And
my.
then we were stuck
Yeah,
because everything was so wet from the RV was stuck. So, how are we gonna get the car out?
Yeah, you're there
So
now.
it was pretty funny because, like, well, after like Sunday morning, Brad and I had it fucking mastered. But Thursday was rough. We made some modifications.
Well, but that was before we took the
yeah,
the
that
things
was
off the
before we
door.
took the pucks off.
So then we took the big spacer blocks off the door to get the door lower to the parking lot. But then the car started hitting the hinge of the door. But it was like, well, this is still the lesser of two evils. Because before I had to come up and out of the trailer, down the door, up over the hinge, down the ramps. Now it just had to come up out of the trailer and down the door.
So you're saying it was like driving in Peterborough?
Yeah, it was like George
okay.
Street. Or,
No, it was
No.
way better than George
It
Street.
was
And
like
because all the
schlong.
like and you know what they were really good at? Weather warnings.
Oh my god!
Like
they were
because-
relentless with
Like
it.
the
in a good
text-
way.
and
That's
no,
good,
they knew, like they said in 8 minutes, this whatever is
Yeah.
going to be and it was.
Yeah. So
They do have a good whoever does it. So we end up bringing the car in every night and took our tents
well, so
down,
yeah,
awnings
so
in.
we
Not a
had
bad idea.
That's a good idea, yeah.
we had like 12 to 12:20, 1 to 1:20. Anyway, so we like the way it worked out was I went out for like my 4 o'clock session. And they were like starting to warn us, like, "Hey, starting in about an hour,
Like
we'll
over
be-
the PA.
like we'll be high winds, just like last night." But the whole thing was like, the last night's event lasted for like 5 minutes. This one was supposed to last
2
for
hours.
2 hours.
And I've just
you-
I pulled it up right here. Expecting possible extreme winds in the next hour. If en route to the track still, box office will stay open until 10 p.m. but might pause if weather requires. Well, it literally, like, they sent us that message, and about, 8 minutes later, John comes over the PA and he goes, box office is closed.
It's
If you
come-
have a tent,
It's coming in quicker than
like,
we thought.
close
Stop
it now,
what you're doing.
get
Fold up your
inside, take
tent.
shelter.
Oh.
And it was like, we heard that while we were walking to the shower, and I was like, oh, we'll be
Well,
fine.
but-
Like, we
but
still have
so we-
fucking 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, but we
No.
were lucky
Yeah.
because like we pretty much deemed like, okay, I went out for the last session, but there's the cloud rolling in.
Put the car away.
We don't want to be that guy who tries to get out for one more session. Next thing you know, the awnings flipped up on the
Yeah,
trailer because we're out
everything's
watching the
everywhere,
car,
yeah.
whatever. So we're like, all right, it's been a good test day. Roll the car in the trailer, shut the trailer up, closing the awnings. So we're sitting around, kind of wondering like, oh, is anything actually going to happen? And we could see the wicked cloud rolling
It
in.
looked
It,
like
it
a
really
tornado.
did diminish from the lake.
You
That
have a
was like
good
it
photo
was
of that,
here
or
on
Alex
Thursday.
does? We'll have to get that to
Sorry?
you. I'll
Alex
get that
was
to
a
you.
really good
Yeah.
So you
photo.
can
It was
insert
like,
it
it just
for
kind
the
of
people.
Yeah.
blew over and then it just opened up on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then
We missed
done
a
in an
very
hour.
important part of Thursday.
What?
Two very important parts of Thursday. So Thursday morning, Brad went out, and like obviously new track, never been there before, and so feeling the track, heard lots of mixed reviews from stuff. He was doing good. Every practice session he went out, he was like shaving like 2
Well,
seconds
okay.
off on practice day.
I did kind of jammed myself the first 2 practice sessions. because I was eager. I wanted to be out there for as long as possible. So I got like near the front of the line for this test day, but I'm leading a pack of people who have brand news that are ones who know the track like the back of their hand.
Right.
So I spent
Back of their what?
like the butt of a cigarette. So I spent the entire first practice session
Getting bullied by a
just
Corvette.
pointing by people.
Yeah.
And so next thing you know, the checkered comes out, and I'm like, I just literally spent 20 minutes of pointing by traffic. And I'm like, I don't even know where the race line is yet. Right? So then the second session, I'm like, okay, I have to have the balls to at least try to go fast enough to not get passed by literally everyone.
Everybody.
But I spent so much time letting people pass, but I'd at least like tuck in and follow someone for 2 corners and then let 3 more people pass. And we're talking like, these are the fastest guys
Yeah,
who signed up.
that's
to
the other
event.
thing. So
The
Brad
only people
on
who
practice,
did the test day were me and the fastest people who signed up.
and
Okay,
then
so
no,
this
there
was
was some Sunday
okay.
Cup guys, but they were in the other.
But
group.
they were in
so
the-
there was Group A and Group B, and Brad got put in Group A with all the fast guys. So like Dewey was practicing, Chris was practicing,
both
Borsma
the C8s,
Borsma was practicing,
Borsma.
both C8s were
Better
practicing.
ones.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
silver
I was
vet
watching the live
on
stream.
slicks
Yes.
was
That's pretty
practicing.
good,
You know what I
eh?
mean?
Yeah,
like
that's good.
there was
CSCS,
1,000+
maybe?
horsepower built race
Long-
cars,
Far hopes.
and like Brad's just out there in the Miata, like wait for me, I got a little
Like
line."
literally, it's like I've never
Yeah.
seen this track before, and yet I'm on the track with people who are making sure they can set a track record
And
this
yeah,
weekend.
he goes,
It's like, holy fuck.
These guys' fucking warm-up laps are faster than my fucking hot lap. Like, I don't even know where the race line is. And, like, over the radio, and I was like, it's okay, just take your time. And then it's just like, phew, phew, phew. And then Brad goes by, and it's just loud, and he goes, that corner's scary. And then, like, you don't hear him for a second. And I was like, are you okay?
But anyway, so
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I'm fine. That corner was a little scary, though. He just, like, comes back.
the
by.
hard
Was that
part-
your Brown moment?
No, that was later on.
No, that was later on.
In bed.
Yes. No, that was like the what was that, the
great.
fourth or that was my 4th session. Like starting
Wasn't
to
the Brown moment on Friday? Yeah, the Brown moment
or
was
yeah,
on
no,
Friday.
I guess it was on Friday. Yeah. Anyway, so
I finally went flat through there, and I think I shit my underpants.
I had one of those on the weekend.
yeah, but yeah, so the test day, I ended up like at least a little bit of a combination of the fastest guys stopped practicing, and I started to figure it out well enough to like
Keep up.
act like
Yeah.
literally I came off track after the first practice, and I'm like, yep. So I did a 3-minute and 20 long.
Yeah,
like, my best time right now is a 3-minute lap time, and it's like because
Well, it's hard to drive with one hand because you're pointing your
Right.
right the whole time.
so
How do you shift gears?
I didn't have to because I was going so goddamn slow.
He just put it in fourth and fucking let.
But anyway, so
Take the
finally
wheel.
got some practice in, felt good about it, put the car away.
No,
All right, puked all the oil out.
no.
What?
Well, yeah, we did that.
We missed
So-
some stuff apparently. I
It
did.
got slightly over full on an oil change,
Ah.
which happens to the best of us. And the catch can didn't get checked because, like,
Well,
last
no,
year we haven't
the
really been
catch-
checking it.
The catch cam pranked us because it was like, all right,
Okay, fair. Yes.
okay, we know the oil is a little high, so let's check the catch can. So you pull the dipstick, nothing's on the dipstick. You pull the dipstick, okay, maybe the very tip of the dipstick has some oil on it. No
Just the
problem,
tip.
right? All of a sudden, I'm midway through a practice session, and
radios.
and just like that, right up the fucking windshield. I'm like,
He radios
what the
and he goes,
fuck just exploded.
I
Like,
think I'm done. And I said, everything okay? He goes, yep, I'll see you in the pits.
Don't turn the wipers on.
And
Yeah.
I go, is everything okay? And he goes, I'll see you in the pits. And I'm like, for fuck's sakes, what happened? And this was like third session out Thursday morning. I'm like,
He's building
you
anticipation.
fucking stupid
but it
cocksucker,
happened.
what'd you
It
do?
happened like I'm coming up the back straight, and about halfway up the bit of a hill, all of a sudden, it was as if somebody threw a bucket of liquid out from the side of the track. It happened. It didn't like sprinkle until it was like. Whew, all of a sudden the windshield's fucking covered in something, and I'm like, so I just come off quick, and he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't really know, I'll see you in the pits.
So we get back to the pits and like, I look and I'm like, okay, weird. There's something all over the windshield, the roof, the hood, the fucking bumper, the
all
fender.
all over the wing,
Everything.
everything.
It's everywhere. So we pop the
of
hood and
course.
like,
Cars behind him.
I
Yeah, oh.
take the thing out of the catch can, pull
Well,
it up,
we're-
and there's
well, we're
nothing
looking.
on it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so we take the can off, and it's so full, but you gotta
It's
like,
filled to the fucking
you gotta
brim.
pull it kind of like under the fucking
yeah,
rad
to put it
hose.
at
And I'm
angle.
like, Brad, I'm gonna spill this absolutely everywhere. How do you get this out? And he goes, I don't know.
It's
and
never
it was
been that full before.
5 fucking million
Million
degrees. Because there's a rad hose here and hot oil, so we were fucking with it. We finally get it out.
But the problem with it though was like it wasn't even obvious it was oil from the catch can yet. It's like, okay, we've deemed it's oil,
yeah.
not coolant. As in,
if you look down, you can see where the catch can is in the front beside the radiator. So
Yeah.
it did go through
Yeah.
our.
so it comes, the air comes up through the rad and out the hood vents, and so it came out of the catch can, hit the firewall, and sprayed the entire engine bay. And what didn't hit the firewall
Went
to
out
spray
the
the
hood
engine
vent.
bay went out the hood vent, up the windshield, over the roof, and in through the wing.
So what'd you do?
That would have been a good smoke tunnel.
Yeah, like
Smoke
literally.
test. Like, it hit the wing, it fucking barely skimmed the roof.
And it left the vent, and some went up the windshield, and a perfect V. Some went and caught the mirror and went down the side of the car. So it was like
It
oh,
is
oil
working.
dynamic.
And like, it wasn't oil on the bottom of the wing. The oil was on the top of the wing.
yeah.
So the wing's working. But anyway, so we get that cleaned up. But right before he went out,
Was it hot?
it wasn't. I don't think it was that hot. I
Like
think
a
it was
heat
only
stroke.
like, oh yeah, he almost had diverticulitis in his fucking brain. He's
Well,
like,
no, but
he looks at me
at
and
this
he's,
point of the day, it's like 34 degrees.
it was hot.
Yeah,
So
it
he
Yeah, it was
looks at me,
100, I think they
Very
said it was
hot.
105.
the color of that
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
What was it?
Then 4 seconds
29
later, he looks at me and he's the color of
40
that
and rain
book.
here. I'm like,
And I go, "Are you
great."
okay? Go have a water." "No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine." And then he like stumbles in the trailer, and Brad's like, "Don't be shitty. Go have a water. Go sit in the AC for 5 minutes." And then Connie got him, and he went and sat in the trailer. We're like, "Okay, like we'll continue cleaning this because." Like, Rob and I fair and square spent an hour under the fucking hood
Red
of the
hot,
Miata. It's
105
1,000
degrees.
degrees
Yeah.
cleaning
Hot
up
oil.
oil
Yeah.
because after Brad's
Photo shoot.
session,
like clockwork.
guy from Gridlife comes over. He goes, "Hey, like
This is cool.
I'm doing a photo, like asked to do a photo shoot and driver
Like,
interview
meet-
with a
meet me
driver."
at the pond. We're doing a photo
Meet
shoot.
me at the
and
pond
an
at
interview.
So is
It's
that the
4:30.
video that you did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
So
saw,
like,
that was
okay,
I
well
saw it a
now
lot.
we
That
have
was
like
crazy, eh?
Yeah.
That was
serious
That was really,
time.
really
We
good.
have to clean this if they're taking photos and videos of it. So we're cleaning it. He's fucking like, I don't know what happened, but he just got hot and didn't
Well,
have enough
leaning over
water.
the engine bay, reaching in and whatnot. So you're
Yeah, like we were both sweating.
so like you're leaning over and over the hot engine bay, and it's already 34 degrees out.
And cleaning hot oil.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's covered in
And he's
100-degree
100.
oil.
So anyways, we get the car clean.
300
We get
degree
Brad
oil.
over to the pond. Rob and I walk over. He's good. He had some waters. Well, like there's no cars there because that's where the car show is at
Yeah,
the pond.
keep in mind it's early. It's the test day, so
There's
nobody's
not
around.
many
Yeah.
people there, and like they've got the side by side set up, a couple big cameras, and like he was off track for what 25 minutes, and you're driving on like that long of grass, and I was
Oh.
like,
The
"Thi-"
whole-
I said to him, I said, "This isn't good," and he goes, "If this catches on fire right now, you know where the element is," and I said. Yeah,
Even
but
I
I'm
was
still
one-
400 yards away from the fucking car, and he's still driving away from me. Brad's gonna have to do it, and you
Like,
didn't
it
have
was-
your helmet on, so we had no walkies.
No, but I was also thinking like,
Acutely
yeah, like
aware.
the lowest part of my car
Is
is
the
the
exhaust.
collector of the header. It's like, yeah, like if this grass is not wet and or cut, this might go on.
What was the name of the film crew that did that video? 'Cause
was
that
like
was a
Gridlife.
great
It was
video.
official.
Gridlife's
Gridlife official.
official photographer.
That's
Yeah.
all because that was one of the greatest little pieces on the car I've
Yeah.
ever seen. That was so
Yeah,
It
cool.
was
that was
sick.
really,
And like
really
we were
cool.
like shooting the shit with him. And like after the thing was done, like their little interview,
Yeah, yeah.
he's like, "Man, you're a natural. You've done this before." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, there's usually a couple guys with phones or GoPros jammed in his face, so he just like
He's
he's
used to it.
used to it now." The guy goes,
Step out
usually
of the
guys
car.
are like stuttering and
goes,
like,
Have you been on TV before? And it's like, yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And then so we do that. They did like
Did you
photos.
tell them the story about when you were yelling for your battery pack? Well, I had a camera in your face, and Sean's right there going, "I'm ready."
Get the fucking booster pack.
I listened
Oh,
to that.
oh,
today,
shit,
actually.
sorry,
That
Sean.
episode came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But then we're like going back and he's shooting like a roller, him driving away. We get back to the trailer and like letting the car cool down, whatever. We were going to clean it and change the oil. Right? We were going to change the oil before the Gridnado. So we're sitting there just waiting. And Brad goes, "Mom, I'm low-key famous." And I was like, "Nice." And she just laughed. It was funny. So then we changed the oil. Right? Yeah,
Yep.
we changed the oil.
Spilt half it.
Built it everywhere because
We have a small thing.
Yeah.
the one you and I went and
Not
got in
ready.
Grand
And it
Bend.
overfilled.
Oh yes.
Well, it drains the engine, but it also doesn't drain the engine and the AccuSump. So we're gonna have to change that pan because There was
we'll
that
we'll have to go grab
no.
the Grand Bend and get bigger.
But we were
ones.
doing
Bring
totally
Yeah.
fine.
until Brad dropped the filter in
We're
the
doing
fucking pan.
totally fine.
Oh.
But it is right to, like, you know when you fill a glass up with water and
It beats
so
over.
It's
Yeah,
literally
it's
doing
doing
that.
that to the
Tension.
drain pan.
And it's hot. Keep
and
that in mind.
it's touching the top of my head of fresh hot oil like just got off track, and I'm undoing the filter, and then the guy, like, people came up to talk, and I'm trying not to pay attention to them, but they're asking questions, and then you finally came over to talk to them, but like heat of the moment, I hit the last thread and just flunk out through my hands, splashes oil all over the top of my head, all down my face, and a fucking huge puddle under the car, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So we get that mess cleaned up, get the car filled up with oil, back in the trailer,
Close the door,
close
closing
the door,
awnings.
get, like, it was, the wind was pecking up, so
Oh,
everything
yeah.
was packed up, go and shower, and it was like
And
windy.
this is where, like, oh, it's getting windy. Okay, like, hopefully it's not going to be that bad.
Still sunny out, really nice, say it. But
Go into the shower, come out after a 5-minute shower, and it's a absolute war zone of a
like,
storm.
it is pitch
It is
black,
raining
fucking
sideways, pitch black.
100-mile-an-hour winds, and lightning bolts, like,
Steady.
4 seconds in front of you, and 2,000 of them at a time, and it's like,
It
okay,
was-
well, I'm
it
running
was-
back from
And
the
like
was
shower.
kinda
just
cool.
like sheeting off the park. Like, it wasn't even like puddles. It was like the whole parking lot, no matter how much of a slope it was.
and the
was
and
an
it was
ankle
so
deep
windy
puddle.
that the RV
Nice.
on the leveling.
The RV
was
shaking.
like
Can't see.
Wow.
oh, okay.
Oh, I'll edit that out.
And so
No, you won't.
keep in mind,
No, he won't.
keep in mind, everybody's going to shower. We see James running, and then when I'm coming
On
back,
the track,
James is coming down like turn 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming into turn 4, running in the middle of the track, and it's fucking raining sideways out. And I'm like,
He's not in Kansas anymore.
fuck, this guy's crazy. So, anyways, get back to the trailer, soaking wet. Everybody goes to
But
bed.
enjoyed the light
storm
show.
was pretty
It's a-
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
went out after the
we were
light
safe
show.
and everything, and it was an amazing
Well, the
light
windshield
show.
on the thing's fucking 15 by 15. It's the world's biggest windshield. So we're sitting
great
there
view.
eating dinner in the RV with the windshield open, like having a pretty sweet view of the storm coming
Storm
in.
coming in, yeah.
And then
I
Brad
would
went
not have
outside
wanted
after
been in a
to
tent.
Lake Gingerman.
No.
Yes, Lake
No.
Gingerbread.
Yeah, stepped out of the RV into like shin deep water. It's like, huh,
Cool.
this might be a problem. Luckily, like, yes, it was wet, but like the puddles were gone by the time we woke up. But like, I'm thinking to myself, like, there's no way this water's going anywhere. Like, that's
It's gonna
too
be here
much
all
water.
week.
It's
But
still
no,
a little soggy in the morning.
it was soggy, but it was not a puddle.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't a pond.
No.
Like,
and
I
we had like a
just
nice little
did.
sand hump,
Yeah.
which, like, I don't know what those were for.
Well, no,
They
it's just that
fixed.
they used sand to fix potholes, but they did a
not
really bad
topsoil,
job.
because
But
that'd be
luckily,
bad.
now we
Oh,
have
yeah.
a little island to get across the pond.
Like, literally, like, there was like a river, a sand hump, and then the RV, so we were like using the sand hump to like jump across the bridge. So Friday morning, got the car out, still struggled a little bit, but it was slightly better getting it out of the trailer. Because that was...
Yeah, because at this point we had dismantled the door and figured our little ramp mechanism out.
Yeah, we got that, stole the
But we
neighbor's
still
wood.
whacked the trans cross member off the hinge and wrecked the hinge.
Correct. Yeah, was that in the morning? No, that was putting it away Friday night.
Well, it was just every time.
So we get the car out, get everything good. You were on track at 9 o'clock, and like went marginally
They do start
faster.
early.
Yeah.
Marginally faster
8:20.
than
7:45 drivers meeting,
Yeah,
first car on
8:20.
track for 8:20.
Yeah.
And the drivers meeting went to like it was a nice,
8:15.
good, like in a good way, a long drivers
Good
meeting,
thorough,
thorough
yeah.
everything. 8:15, he went, all right, we're done, get ready. And at 8:20, cars were on track.
Perfect.
They already had and because the way they do their false grid, so they expect you there like 5 to 10 minutes early. and
Very
you
well
park-
organized.
You park on the
Very good,
grass in
yeah.
the pit lane, ready to leave together. So you're not blocking people coming off track, but you're ready to go on track in the order of top down times. So it's perfect. You're behind somebody who's faster than you, and the guy behind you is slower than you. It's just already set up.
So does it go like time attack guys, and then is there drifting at this one?
Yep.
Yeah, so
every-
I mean, in terms of schedule, like they're a whole different, like say hour, but so from 8:30 or like 8:20 till 10:20 is time attack, and then in
then-
time attack has A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
So we each have our time with a few minutes in between, and pretty much every time the cars come off, truck will leave, make sure the track's clean, and make sure
Yeah,
nobody's
just do, like,
hiding in
a
the
parade
grass,
lap.
in the grass
Yeah.
or anything. Like, make sure nobody's out in the sand pit and
There's
nobody
no green Miata
noticed.
sitting in the field.
Yeah.
yeah. So the first session out, you went like 2 seconds faster than your last test day on Saturday or on Thursday, just because like you knew what the track
And
was.
just a bit more confidence.
Yeah,
and,
track was better temperature. You know what I mean?
And we were at it was a cool corner, but me and Tonka were saying like, I don't know, the side of the car seems to be going down.
Yeah, like
So
it was
when
everybody was going through the sorry to interrupt. Everybody was going through the corner, and it was just like planted. And then Rob says to me, he goes, "Look at the next time he comes through this corner." And I'm like, "Okay." Like, I've been kind of watching, but yeah, go ahead. So Brad comes through the corner, and it's just like, it's like, holy fuck, are you driving a live axle fucking Chevy truck with leaf springs? Like, what's happening right now?
So we get back to the pits and we check our settings on our
Shocks.
coilovers.
Yeah.
And one's at 12 and one's at 2.
Like just wildly.
We don't know why.
Out of 16 clicks. Like, so one's at 12 out of 16 and one's at 2 out of 16. It's not like it's 12 out of 100. It's like,
And
no,
and,
like,
and they're not going to
wildly
move. They're not going to move on their own.
No.
Like how long has that been like that? Did somebody come in the shop and just
Like-
was bored?
Like we're starting to think like
Yeah,
the
really.
only explanation is the subframe was out of the car to do the ABS. Did somebody fucking start, I don't know, shooting the shit, sitting there clicking knobs?
Cody.
On this, well, it's sitting on the bench. Like it had to have been Cody.
and he took probably a wheel nut too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking Cody.
So
Scammer.
one was at 2
Yeah.
and the other one was at 12.
And so the
no
one that was
wonder
at
the
2.
ass end. No wonder he's going around the corner like this.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a dip through the corner, and I'm loading up that outside tire, so the dampening is super soft. So it literally is just able to like soak it all and bounce through.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so as soon as we kind of figured that, it was like, okay, no, this is how it should be. But now I'm starting to think like it would have been shit at our track day at DDT. It would have been shit at the rain day. It would have been like, at least it's not the end of the season. I still have time to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Well, it's only been one race at
So
CSCS.
what, you set them
Yeah.
both at 2 and give her?
3 at
Well,
Grid,
no, we
three
ended
at
up
Gridlife
stiffening
already.
them both
One at
up.
CSCS.
Yeah, so we ended up
Oh, yeah.
putting them both to
Guess
12,
so.
and then
14.
we
Oh, I guess
well, but
14.
then
Yeah.
we ended up. So right now it's set to 14 because we actually stiffened it up, and then the front we stiffened up quite a bit too, because we noticed it was just a little too compliant, like which at DDT is not a problem because DDT lots of elevation, relatively low speed, aggressive curbing.
Subwoofer.
This is like very, very shallow curbs and lots of speed. Like I was saying, like my average speed there was like pretty high. Like there's a corner where like, well, I ended up doing the whole track in 4th gear, and up the back straight, I was hitting red line 4th gear, which is like, what I say, 219 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kilometers an hour.
we heard.
And then, but there's sections in like in the infield, like a relatively slow section. I looked at my Garmin. I'm doing like 175 kilometers an hour through
In the
through
slow
the
section.
slow section, linking
Interesting.
3 corners, like flat to the floor, 4th gear
Jesus.
through 3 corners.
So
It's
did,
like,
you just run out of gear in then for that track, or?
yeah, like it's just an awkward spot. Like it's not worth going up to 5th gear. So it's like I'll just run like the brake marker's worth of length. Like it's not that bad. Like it's like I hit the chip twice kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not like DDT where I'm in 3rd gear and hit the chip for 200 feet, but it's like, okay, I'm at the first brake marker. And as I got faster, it's like, okay, I'm at the first brake marker and I'm hitting the chip. Now it's like, okay, I'm a little bit before the first brake marker and I only have to get to the 3rd brake marker. Like it's not a big deal. It's definitely not worth going up to 5th for, but
No, we did struggle with tire pressure, like tire management a little bit on Friday morning because like
Yeah.
we figured out a little bit of data on Thursday, and then Friday morning session he went out and he came off and I checked and I was like how the fuck did these tires go up? They were at like 22 cold and they were at like 33, so I dropped them back.
well,
to
one of them went
29.
spiked- well, the outside, so front passenger,
Yeah,
Friday morning I come back in, it's up to 38. It's like, what happened? It's like, well, what happened was I
went faster.
I went, 2 seconds faster. So 2 seconds, a lot of that time came up through that back corner. That's just a
Yeah.
big, long left-hander. Like,
Yeah, so organized that, finally got that figured out, and then you went out again for like your afternoon.
yeah, so Friday had 3 sessions only. So,
Yeah, so your
at, like-
second session.
so call it 9, 11, and like 3.
Yeah, so your second session you went out, and like we checked tires again. They were so they're still a little hot, so I dropped them again. But then because you sat so long, I was worried like, is it gonna go out and feel super shitty? But it was so hot out, we're like,
It'll be fine.
fuck it, just go out. I'll do an extra lap, and then he went out again and went faster again. So it was like, okay, sweet. I think that was when you and I were down at like
the
pit exit, and like we could see him coming down the back straight, and, like take
just
11
just a fly.
onto the front straight, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
And it was just like, Holy
Hold,
shit.
hold your phone. Carry on.
He's
you-
fucking flying.
Are
Yeah.
you done?
And then it was funny because like we're standing there and like everybody that drives by, all the boys are standing there. There's people filming, so they're all just like whacking the chip and fucking being just buffoons, right? But like you could see like where the car was hitting, because that
Well,
was
he's not
that
flat,
was-
flat
yes.
spot Bradley anymore. He's
Well, so
V-band delete.
V-band delete Bradley.
So,
So-
yeah, so my third session of Friday.
Those were Tonka's handcuffs.
Yeah. So the third session of
I thought this was
Friday.
your cock ring.
Way too small.
Yikes.
You're sick.
The third session Friday,
Grab me another
They both
frozen
said-
beverage.
they both
Frozen
said
beverage?
that
You want one of these?
Yeah.
Frozen beverage.
a frozen beverage.
Talk, I'll grab one too, please.
Another, 2 frozen beverages over here.
Brad, are you having a frozen beverage?
Are you having a frozen beverage?
I was gonna have a liquid beverage.
I'm good for right this moment. I'm
I
fucking
might have this bag of rice.
go for it.
Wow.
Okay, so third session Friday.
Edit that one.
No,
When
that
I was in
staying.
false grid idling.
Oh. Speaking of idling,
When I was in
Boy,
false grid
some of these-
idling.
Some of these podcasts are so non-labor intensive, and some of them are there's endless editing to do.
Yeah, it's
Just
your,
don't bother.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's your
you don't
fault.
edit it anyway.
Don't even
editing
bother.
on Friday. Idling on Friday.
So idling in false grid.
Well,
my-
when you sorry to interrupt. I'm interrupting you. When you left the pit, him and I looked at each other
Oh
and
yeah,
went,
getting there.
"Something's not right."
So I'm idling in the pits, and my air fuel ratios are way out to whack. Super lean. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And when I'd hit the gas, they would come back to kind of normal, but lean right out at idle. And I'm thinking about it, and all of a sudden, boom, green flag, everybody's leaving. And I'm like,
Fuck it.
either I do a pace lap and come off because there's a problem, or it'll seem to be fine. And as soon as I started moving, it was fine. So I'm like, okay, so my warm-up lap, I'm paying attention. It seems fine under power and everything. Anyway, I essentially quickly forgot about it, ran a good session.
His
Again,
foot's
knocked,
literally melting.
like literally,
Like your foot would have been 4 billion degrees.
correct. It literally
not
was.
exaggerating.
No,
Like
exaggerating
not
at all.
the floor's is lava.
So
It is hot. I can attest to that.
So, but mid-session, I'm going through corners and kind of lowering the RPM, and I'm thinking like, yeah, this thing kind of sounds shitty. Like I'm like something's wrong, and
We
even
heard-
I'm
we
trying
heard
to
it.
figure it out.
We heard it when he fired up and left the pit.
But so I
So
I
we
come
didn't say
back-
anything because we didn't want to stress him out.
Right.
But but everything on my dashboard's fine. The car's driving fine. It feels fine.
If
It
it ain't
just
broke,
sounds a
don't
little
fix it.
funny. And then that's when we started, that's when I started like stressing about like the oil and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, like is this thing fucking blowing up a little bit? But I'm keeping it to myself, just running my session, come off the track, and they're both like, yeah, like I don't know, it sounded different. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And then we peeked underneath. I don't know how we didn't fucking notice.
When we first looked,
Right.
well, we did notice when we first, like after you came off, when we looked and we went, oh,
No, we didn't notice till Saturday morning.
right.
So
You're right.
I come off and we peek underneath, and it's like, oh, maybe that flex pipe has a hole in it. But then we saw the cracked brake rotor.
Right.
So then we got all consumed with.
We
Small
were
brake
just
rotors.
going to rotate tires. 'Cause they're-
Yeah, I pulled the front wheel off and just like I don't even know why, but I just grabbed a wheel stud and started spinning it. Just look, and there was a
And it's
fucking
a good thing you did because I told him to peek at like the pads,
it was
but
that
there was a
long.
crack in the
they,
rotor,
they were
through
brand
the
new.
rotor.
like hidden by the caliper.
Oh
So
fuck.
if he didn't spin it, like
would-
I mean, obviously we're gonna
Warranty?
spin it. That's what you do. But
No?
Yeah, so there was a good crack in the front face of the rotor.
Fuck.
So that's why we didn't attend to
Right, 'cause
exhaust
then we
because we were
did-
super distracted about
We had
brakes.
bigger cigarettes to smoke at that time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
so we do the brakes,
Cigars, that
we
Yeah.
drop it on the ground, roll it in the trailer, whatever.
Yeah. Get
Saturday-
Good thing we had a
Chris
set of rotors.
Borsma came in clutch with some Loctite
Yeah, because needed Loctite to do the bolts on the brake hats and
because
everything.
Rob used all the Loctite to keep the grapes in his butt at the border. He didn't want any of the
What would you do in a situation like that?
Chardonnay to leak out.
So then
Holy
Saturday
fuck.
morning, why did we even pick the car back up?
to
Probably get out of the trailer.
No, we picked the car back up because I was going to fix the back exhaust. No, because you said, did you check that? No, what the fuck were we checking? No, when we pulled it back out of the trailer, it scraped really hard
on the hinge.
On the hinge, remember? So we were gonna check the flex pipe.
Oh, right, because at this point we didn't know it was the Transcross member that was hitting the hinge. So I'm like, oh my god, that was like a really bad scrape. We should make sure the flex pipe's okay. Because we thought the flex pipe is what was hitting the door. So we picked the side up, and as soon as I looked, I'm like, I'm missing a goddamn V-band.
Like
right
header
at the
to
header,
exhaust.
Like the header to exhaust. There's just no V-band in
outrage.
a half-inch gap. And it's
Nice.
like, well, that explains the air-fuel ratios being out to whack, because the O2 sensor is right before the V-band,
just saying.
but at idle it'd be pulling air in and messing
And
with the
why
reading.
why your foot is melting.
And then that's why the floor got so hot at the end of the day randomly.
Yeah.
So then we had to take the V-bands from the exhaust tips, move it to the front, and then had no exhaust tips. But that is a whole different problem, because where it dumps right behind the diff with no exhaust tips on it.
Melt
and
more
the-
shit. I
Well,
guess.
yeah, so it melted my rear
that
duct.
bezel that's around.
Yeah.
You
Rent-
get a three
melted it
printer
again?
going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
was so
it comes
funny.
back and it's drooped.
Rob goes,
Yeah.
that's either going to turn it, or one of you said that's going to turn into a liquid and just be all over the track, or it's just going to melt the rivets and just disappear and we can go get it in the boneyard. He comes back and it's just like the
Drooped.
sides are perfect and the bottom's just like down like
it had turned to
6
liquid and then
inches.
cooled down.
Yeah, and I was
Okay.
like, oh, okay. Well,
you just
it's
take
good
it
it's
off.
still
We just
there.
took it off.
We
But
took
it
it
was-
off, drilled the rivets
But
in,
now-
but then we had to run the rest of the weekend with the exhaust ending, not exiting
Which is
where
like,
we wanted.
other than for
Yeah.
the plastic vent, kind of no big deal.
Other than
but
your
with the
ears.
whole floor of the trunk cut out, it resonates through the car so. Like, it's
so loud.
Like he can't
Yeah.
even hear his headset because you talk to him and he goes, "Stop talking, I can't hear you."
Like, I can't
Is it
hear
on
my
D-
headset
on
over the
D-cell?
exhaust.
Yeah, don't even try.
Well, like I rode with you at Shannonville, just up from the truck to the pits,
With the-
You
with the-
know
with
how
and
bad
it's
it is.
awful.
with the turn down, you had
With
the,
the
turn
turn
downs,
downs, yeah, and it
this
was-
was straight.
No, that's what I mean. So
This
and
is
it, with the
nothing.
turn downs, it's already horrible. So I can
So-
only imagine.
So this is now Saturday night. Like Saturday went well.
After we'd fixed that,
Like,
yeah.
but so we fixed that. I kept going faster. It was very uneventful in terms of like nothing bad happened. I just kept running my sessions. Right.
When was? Sorry to
The
interrupt.
photo shoot.
No. When was the first interview? Was that Friday?
No, so the first
or was that
interview.
Saturday
The
morning?
first interview with Gridlife was Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. What about the first one with Mazda Motorsports? When they came to the
The-
trailer.
they-
That was
oh, right.
Friday.
Okay, sorry. Right. The interview was
Friday
midday
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. So he got interviewed by
we missed
Mazda
that, yeah.
Motorsports,
That's cool.
and like,
That's really cool.
Did you have the exhaust on then?
Yeah, that's when
Yes.
the car was still in one piece.
Okay.
yeah. So
That was like first thing in the morning, like after my first session, but like at whatever 9 a.m.
For the pond, the one over the pond.
No, that was
no,
on Thursday.
So remember when they were in the trailer, the guy with the camera and the two girls.
Okay,
sitting in
right.
the chair?
Okay,
So
not
I did so I did the interview.
another,
wait a minute.
another interview.
So I did the
Mr.
interview,
Hollywood
whatever.
here.
But then the Saturday night,
Johnny comes over.
Johnny Grunwald. Do you know that name from Instagram or anything?
That name sounds
Yeah.
like
so
I've
if you
seen
look at his
it.
profile, you'll recognize his cars.
Immediately,
So
you'll
Johnny
recognize the car.
Grunwald, and he comes over. He
Grunwald?
goes,
20B, FD.
yeah.
Running
So
on
three rotor
pure
FD running
alcohol.
on like.
Yes.
Because they were doing their thing and Brad was already going. So I was sitting.
Well,
I
okay,
don't-
you're jumping too far
Yeah,
ahead.
slow
Okay.
down, slow down, slow
So,
down.
Loved on
but anyway,
board.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
so
yeah. I
this
know
guy,
these cars.
this guy who looks familiar runs up
And he goes,
hey, like,
Yeah.
hey, did you get interviewed by Mazda Motorsports? And I was like, oh yeah, I did yesterday. He goes, yeah, okay, I was looking for you. My name's Johnny. Come up to pit lane. We're gonna go do a photo shoot. And I'm like, when? He goes,
right
I
now.
don't know, 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay.
And sorry to interrupt again. Rob and I had a couple drinks and on the Benjamin. So we were already
you guys
detailing
were
the car.
whacked right out.
And I'm like, Rob, grab the instant detailer.
look-
And I'm fucking scraping bugs off the front bumper. And I was like, how's it look? He goes, super good talks. And he's just like a garden
And, okay,
hose
so-
instant detailer.
And also, like, we're about to load the car in the trailer, so I have a alcoholic beverage in my hand, and Johnny runs up, goes, "Come on track, right? Like in 10 minutes."
Bring
and
your
I'm like,
helmet.
and bring your helmet and long pants. That's the only like because you
Brad
can't
didn't
have
have
shorts.
long pants, so I had to borrow my action
Slacks. But anyway, he goes long pants and a
Crotchless.
helmet. That'll be it.
Nice.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
assholes chat.
okay, I'll set this down for
The
now.
grape reservoir.
Don't look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was fucking hilarious.
So I I pull up to pit lane.
Do you remember us scrubbing the car?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just fucking going to town, and like I bet
Yeah,
you
you guys weren't that fucked up.
I bet
like-
you that bottle instant detailer's empty because I would wipe the front bumper and fucking Rob would come back by and just like whoosh, 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 the whole thing again. And I was like, holy God.
Like I ran into the trailer to find pants.
He comes
back
out, I'm
out,
laying
and
on the
there's-
ground scrubbing
And they're
the fuck.
still wiping bugs off the front. I'm like, relax, like it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You probably got
Anyway.
more bugs when you went out for that than you did.
And
the
so keep in mind, this is like sunset now. So
Oh, it
Yeah, I
was
saw that
amazing.
photo.
and
the three
sunset,
there.
and now the festival's on. So
Oh, Forza
there's
Horizon.
100,000 people in the field, and
You saw
we're in
what I
the
sent
center
you,
of it.
right?
Like,
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah.
so I get to the top of pit lane, and
Are these pictures online yet?
Yes.
Some of
The first set that he
That was
put
a
out,
story.
the three
I
of them.
it was a
Screenshot
story,
it.
but he screenshotted it.
Yeah. You reposted it, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
those ones. Okay, yes.
Of the
assuming.
three of us.
Yes,
three
on.
of them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like that literally looks like a video game.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it quite
Let's see.
literally looks like Forza.
But so we get to
Yeah.
the top of pit lane,
It's so-
and
such a cool
Johnny's
shot.
hanging out with Hurt from Hoonigans,
So
and they're
also-
just shooting the shit,
so
and they're like,
cool.
"Oh yeah, over here, man!" Like, so I walk up, and then they come flying up on the scooter. We're just like
Me and
chilling,
Tom
and
got
like,
stupid looks on her face. And
like
I
the
said,
three of us
"Take my
dorks.
thing, I'm going behind her. And I'm over beside him. I look like a dork.
And they're
I'm like,
fucking-
I've had about 8 drinks, right? And I'm beside her. Her
like,
and
hey.
Tonga's taking pictures.
I'm like, you
And
guys literally. I'm like, you guys have to freaking relax.
And then this one,
oh, my eyes are closed.
That's
you're like, who is this guy?
Hurt looks like such a cool person.
He
He
is.
is. He's just chill.
Like we shook hands, right? And he pulls me in, gives me the big hug and everything, and then in a little when the photo shoot was over, he said, "Hurt, can you go in front of the young lad's car and we'll get some pictures?" And you two are your thumbs up. He just, yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're just like casually chilling with these people who are like kind of actually famous, and like
Yeah.
we're like fanboying over it.
So
like,
you're
Like-
famous now, too.
Like
Yeah.
kind of fanboying, and then they're like, then one guy goes, "All right, we're just gonna gear up, and then we'll be ready to go." So they like put their harnesses on,
To hold
get
them
in the back of
the
this car.
It was,
and well,
the
and
equipment.
do you remember
Oh,
the
I
one
know.
dude's like,
I've-
"Oh,
yeah.
It's
and, like
illegal
he's
here.
I'm
Yeah.
standing there,
Guys
and the
got
camera's
pulled
just
over to,
pointed at
like list
and I
of
whispered to
fines.
Thompson,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was like,
"Do you think that thing's on?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, it's on." I'm like, "Holy fuck! This thing's been pointed at me for like probably 10 minutes."
He's
and,
picked his nose. We've been probably seeing
Yeah.
dumb, stupid, retarded
And he's
shit.
like, I'm just getting
Not
some
us.
B-roll. He goes, "Don't worry, I got your bracelet in there." And I'm thinking, yeah, like literally, we handed her the bracelet, and her put it on. And I'm like, come to think of it, I'm like, yeah, this dude's been filming this whole fucking interaction. Here we are being retards about it.
So they
can't
go
wait
out
to see that
and
in
like,
Hurt's vlog when it comes
I know,
out.
I feel like interrupt you, but
3
before they
weeks from
go
now.
out.
3
So,
retards from
so I'm
Canada.
about from the
Oh, yes.
chalkboard to about here. They fire up that Arc 7, and I got soaked with alcohol.
Damn.
It's
Like
like
whatever-
a Cox 049, an RC.
It
gas
smells like a
motor.
nitro engine, like
Yeah,
a little
nitro
RC.
motor.
And it sounds
Yeah.
like blub, blub, like I go.
So
Like,
it
is it
started,
raining?
it
And just
started in a
half in resolution.
16th of a revolution.
a Dorito.
and just like
Yeah.
as just like a ramp, bop, 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 and
Yeah,
the
they're so cool.
hardest crack of a rotary.
That's
idling.
awesome.
And it's like
900 horse.
Loud.
And the
Just
thing
a
is
few.
so loud. But the funniest thing, so now keep in mind, I don't have an exhaust, and we go out in formation, and I'm on the exhaust side of this rotary, inside of my car with no exhaust. I'm literally dying.
And he already had a headache.
Like, so
And
I
I'm
was
trying to
already-
talk to him, and he goes, I literally, every time he would press a button, it'd just be like, "Bah," like it was just rotary
I'm like,
noise.
That's
I'm
awful.
like, I'm already battling like a really bad headache.
Migraine.
And I'm
Because
like,
you went the fastest, and you said you felt milky after
So
coming off.
just leave.
Yeah.
I said, leave me alone. Give me
Like I just
5
needed,
minutes.
like
Yeah.
already, like in the afternoon, like I felt milky. I got a headache, and it was like, no problem. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. I got lots of time to catch up on water. We'll eat dinner. But now, I didn't have a lot of time to catch up because we
Interviewed.
and we had to fix the. Was that? Oh no, the rotors happened on Friday night. I was thinking no, but we anyway.
Yeah,
They
you're
come
busy.
up. We're just busy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that when we went to help Steve?
No.
Yeah, Steve cracked. That's when we were helping Steve. You're
Right.
correct.
Okay. So that's what I
Saturday
mean.
night?
Yeah, because Steve didn't race Sunday because he crashed.
Right. So that's
Right,
what we're.
right.
So,
So
so
we,
I come
we,
off
you and
track.
I
Right,
went over and
right.
helped.
I come off track to find that
and we-
Steve had crashed his race.
we were
so
already
we're-
over there.
So we're helping Steve for like 2 or 3 hours. Then we bailed to go, like, get ready for dinner, and that's when they showed up. So I'm like, yeah, cue the I'll catch up on water and eat dinner here shortly. It's like no, it's like, well, 3 turns into 6 pretty quick when you're helping your buddies, and then
Yeah.
they roll up. We go on track for like 7 o'clock. We were on track till like
2 hours.
9
Yeah.
o'clock. We're coming off track.
It was like
9:30
dark.
Like 9:30, we're hanging out in the pits with Hurt. It's
And
getting
then Brad
dark.
parks his car perfectly, and then Hurt and another guy are on like a
Electric drift carts.
drift carts, and they're using Brad's cars kind of the
A
clipping
clipping
point.
point.
Nice.
It was sick.
So then, anyway,
So
so,
it might be
so
in
I'm sitting
whatever-
here,
Video.
and then
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I got to go back to the trailer. Like, at this point, I'm like fading away, like feel pretty shitty. So I'm like, okay, enough of the fanboying. I'm heading back to the trailer. And right as I got in my car, Johnny came out of the pits to go park his car, and the guy's filming him, so he does a quick rev bomb. And so the one thing with Johnny's car was like, it was so loud at idle, but it was just also that loud.
It was that loud all the time.
Yeah. Right.
Constant, yeah.
So he cracks on it, revs it, and everybody's like, "Oh shit!"
And it bangs,
I
doesn't-
fire mine up and just whack the limiter, and it was like 10 times louder than his, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Here's this little
was
Moz
sick,
that-
yeah.
that's awesome.
it was just perfect timing for me to like. It literally just came to life, and I'm like, I can't miss this opportunity.
Yeah.
No.
Watch this.
Like
Wow!
literally, he revs his, I fire mine up, and just right to the chip, and just the perfect like hit it once for just a crack of the chip, and right back down. And everybody's like, sick. Like it's like fuck yeah. Like, and so I fuck off, and then I'm like, okay,
And then
now I'm
you and
gonna
I
die.
stayed up there for probably too long because he leaves in the car, and we're like,
you run back and get more beverages.
I went back, got Rob and I more drinks, and they're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Like, we've eaten 2 hours ago. Where were you guys?"
Yeah, like dinner was already made,
Served.
eaten,
Cleaned up.
and put away before
that
we
was-
even
that
went
was
back to the
steak day.
trailer.
Yeah,
Good
that was steak
steaks.
night.
Oh.
So Rob and I are still up there. They're fucking drifting by us, and we like go to leave, and we're like, now they're clipping point. So we're on our scooters, and they're fucking
right up.
Take
to
It
it.
was
Yeah.
so funny. So we're like, okay, we got to get the fuck out of here because it was like fair and square getting dark, and like there was a bunch of people like walking over because they knew what was going on. So we like leave.
Yeah, then it was starting to turn into like, okay, now we're drawing a crowd. It's not that fun anymore. It's like when it was like the 5 of us. It
Yeah, it
was
was great.
sick.
Yeah.
But now it's like, okay, now every random person who's ever heard this rotary idol is now trying to get into pit lane to come see us. It's like, yeah, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
So we
time
go
to
back,
go.
eat steak.
Load up the car, put it back in.
Unreal,
And
yeah.
Then we had steak and
Went and had a second night in a row ice cold shower, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
you
'Cause it
guys,
was-
is that the night you guys put your outfits on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their little gifts. That was cool.
Yeah, those outfits.
I got Brad and I matching but not matching outfits for the, as Rob would call them, the Hooran outfits. What was your Hooran outfit?
Oh, I didn't even break it out. I was.
Did
He
say
left,
that,
he left
yeah.
it at the border.
You can't wear the birthday suit at those events. That's not
Yeah.
allowed.
I was
Well,
already
there were some women there wearing maybe less than their
Less
birthday
than the
suit.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so Brad and I had our
a lot
dope
of
out.
ifs.
Brad, Brad and I had our outfits on, and then we went up and watched some of the festival, which was actually pretty entertaining.
It was pretty sick.
And then it was like
The sound, the lights from where we were.
the fireworks.
Because we
the
didn't
fucking-
bother going like right up in it because it's like, okay, we're already coming very late to the party. There's a million people there. You can see it's packed right from stage until like
The entry gate.
security entrance.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, we're not getting in at this point. Like,
Yeah.
We had our own bleachers.
So we just found a pack of bleachers and could see clearly, hear it clearly. All the lasers are coming over our heads
It was
still and everything.
sick.
It's like that's
The
exactly
fireworks
what we
and the
wanted
big
to be.
fire shooting things.
That's
It was really good, and we had the best seats in the house, and nobody was around us but us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
Having some
mint.
drinks and
Awesome.
some Benjamin.
Rob and the Benjamin.
It was good.
Some post said there was a bomb threat or something like
Yes.
Oh,
that.
I did see that. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that?
so,
what
okay,
did you
oh,
fart?
so the,
and
no,
that
it was
the
the
bomb?
Dave.
whole story of that is the guy was being a dickhead and got kicked out. So he threw his bag over the fence and called in a bomb threat, and all that was in his bag was ketamine. So they're like, now you're arrested for calling in a fake bomb threat,
Yeah.
and you're getting charged with possession of
Possession.
ketamine. You
Yeah.
freaking idiot!
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking Michigan.
Yeah.
So we when was it that we did the tour on our bike through all that area?
That was on Sunday, wasn't it?
well, that was just randomly during the day.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, 'cause
no,
it
Sunday
rained.
was the rainy day.
Yeah, but then it stopped
and then
raining,
it
and
stopped
then we
raining,
toured.
and then we went through. Yeah,
yeah, so like we went up through like kind of the car show and like through like the quiet camping,
And then
which
through-
was like still kind of a banger. They were still giving her, and then like through like the festival part.
The quiet game.
When it was like it was pretty busy, and like you could
Oh.
tell like people were like sick of being there from sleeping in a tent all weekend and, being
And
wet.
after
and
you know
hot.
the music, the first night I think the Friday night the music stopped at 2, but
Damn.
then on the Saturday it stopped at midnight. But
And
then
then
but then
we
you read
started.
posts that people went like at the after parties, and there 4:30 of EDM music going all night.
night.
People were getting kind of. And then a guy took a vehicle through and started wiping other cars and people out.
Yeah, he wrote 2 fucking cars off.
We saw
Dude in
the
a Subaru.
the
Well, we saw police.
yeah.
Then we saw a tow truck with a police escort, and it's like, huh?
Because they brought them in on the track to get over to the thing.
To shortcut it, they just like they tried to get through pits and then just said screw it, went on the track, took a service road, and got there quicker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it was hilarious because like all the Gridlife employees and workers just have like access to like the little Kubota side-by-sides or golf carts, and they also took like the service road across the track, so like they were on track. You remember that?
Yeah.
And like these 4 guys come up in a golf cart. One of them's got like a full bottle of vodka in his hand. They all got like their Huron outfits on, and the one like fire marshal goes like, "There's cars on track. You guys can't go on track or take alcohol." And the one guy gets out and goes, "Yeah, so-and-so." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, you're good. Go ahead." I'm like, wait, what the fuck? As they're, like, coming up the front straight, just, like, cruising, like, switching lanes. Like, I got a couple cool videos of that, like, you guys doing this and
essentially
stuff.
we did a lap each of being the
Lead car.
right? So we did, like, formation, so like a triangle,
Yeah.
and then just switch spots. Then they took us over to the high spot with the sunset in the background, which is where that picture's from.
Such a good
but what
shot.
you don't see is like right directly behind us is the fence separating the festival to us. So people were getting distracted from the festival and cheering at us, watching our photo shoot. I'm like, okay, that's
That's
gonna
what
say
I'd be doing.
there's 10,000 people leaned up against that
The
fence
fence.
watching us get our pictures taken.
Him and I were talking when you were over there, because, like, you took your helmet off, obviously, so we couldn't talk to you. But him and I were saying, like, imagine if he had the old clutch in there still right now.
my God.
He would go to
And-
start that. Everybody at the
And
festival would turn
Sean wouldn't be around his bum start like
booster. Well, at least you were downhill, so you could have, like,
and you're almost out of gas.
yeah,
yeah.
I
So we
was.
said
Well,
before.
like fumes the entire time?
Literally.
Fuck.
Yeah, we thought because you guys were stopped for a long time. We thought, oh great, he
Brad's
ran
out of gas,
Well,
but
they're
then
thinking I
Johnny ran out
gas,
of
but it turns out Johnny ran out of gas.
ran out of fucking alcohol.
I almost got hit by an alcohol truck on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, did you guys see that video clip? Not to change the subject.
No.
He just about gets run over by a tow rig.
Really?
So
Yeah.
they were doing the pro stock trucks, and like this brand new, it's
That
like
truck's been
first
pulling
gen
for years.
for the first gen Dodge,
That red and
the
black
red one. It looked like it was just redone.
They all look like that because they take care of them.
Well, it doesn't. Look
I know
like
what
that
truck. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't look like that anymore.
no.
It was pulling straight, and I was sitting up on the blocks at Millbrook Fair. It's like a little C channel where they have the blocks and the announcer's table, and then all the bleachers, and then blocks all the way down. And I was sitting on the one here and pulling lanes here, and he's coming, and he goes over to the one side. It's a little softer where everyone's been avoiding. It's not as packed down. And then he turns to correct it. Someone said either snapped a tie rod or a front axle, one of the two.
And did just take
Like the
off.
whole, it looks like the whole axle just went like that off the frame.
Yeah, and then it's pointed straight at me. So I have one shot where it's turning. The next shot it's straight on at me, and the next shot's up in the air. And my buddy further down got a video of it going like right over where I was sitting. And I jumped out. He's like, if you were there any longer, you would have been ran over by this truck.
That's insane.
I'm like, oh, a 5,000 pound, 1,500 horsepower truck just about crushed me.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, the weight
Where was that,
plates-
Millbrook?
Yeah, the weight plates where it was were landed exactly where I was sitting.
That's
was like-
scary.
Ooh. So Braden texted me, goes, "Are your pants clean after that one?" Yeah. Go, yeah.
And they weren't. I know they weren't. You haven't
No.
confirmed, but I know they weren't.
Well,
You're not wearing them?
No, no.
No, he's got
They're in the back.
he's got Brian's pants.
Yeah, I got Brian's pants.
Yeah, from the one time you talked to him today.
Yeah. How many times did you talk to Brian today? Just once?
Just once.
schedule today.
Shut your mouth.
And then back on track here.
Yes.
Sunday, we woke
Well,
up.
Sunday
to,
I ended Saturday all fired up, thinking like, man, because. So Friday I was chipping
I got a good one.
chipping away. Then Saturday it was like I kind of plateaued in the morning session, didn't go much faster, but then I went a whole second faster,
Turned it right
and then
on.
a whole second faster. So Saturday I finished off being all fired up, thinking like, hey, tomorrow I'm getting my 35 tomorrow.
And I have a video on the walkie, and Brad said, if I get a 135, if I run a 135 today, I will jump in the pond. So I took a video of that. Well, then I kind of scammed myself because it was the last session. So anyways, but then I said, if you run a 135 tomorrow, I'll jump in the pond with you. And, like, honestly, if you had went out that morning session the way it was, like, you likely could have probably cracked a 35.
I think
Because
so.
you were on target
Before
of
the rain.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
before the rain.
because it was supposed to rain overnight and be clear and dry for the morning. But then we woke up and it hadn't rained. And we're like, oh, fuck. So we look at the radar
It's
and it's coming and it's coming. But it's like, all right, we're on track in like 10 minutes. I'm like, please, please. And it's like the first session, like the slower guys were on track. And we're like watching, and I'm like just antsy to get in the car, waiting. And literally right as like they called my group, it opened up and poured
Yeah,
rain.
like the slow guys were still on track, and like we were watching Sam from the trailer, and he's like, he comes down, and it's just like he's driving a little Honda Fit, and it's just like, like sideways into the corner and just drives straight through the corner. It's
And
like,
we all know how well this car goes in the rain, eh?
Yeah.
right, yeah,
It
you
goes
realize
well.
the fastest rain lines right into the trailer.
But yeah, it was like I'm
Kinda.
ready to go, and I'm like, oh my god, and it just poured rain, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's not
it's
worth
not
it.
worth it.
No.
Is Sunday race day?
It was so Sunday was our last qualifier, and,
And
then
then
the
podium.
podium sprint. So the top
Okay.
5 run finals, but I didn't squeak top 5. Like I would have been closer with my like if I got the 35 I wanted,
You would have been sixth.
I would have been 6th.
But
Like
you were
overall, but I ended up 8th from my Saturday time. But it was like
Okay.
I'm not going to go faster in the rain, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
And
That's-
I'm not like so I'm not in podium sprint. So it's
And
like
we don't want
fuck
to.
it.
We don't want to risk wrecking the car. And
Yeah.
It would have
there's
been
no
different
point,
if I
right?
was in podium sprint. I would have taken it as practice for a rainy podium sprint.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not in podium sprint. I can't get podium sprint. There's no
So,
point.
risking it.
And then,
Yeah.
but luckily, then pretty much right after we were supposed to be on track,
It
it
dried
stopped
right
raining and
up.
dried up. So then
Drifters
the
were
drifters had a wet track. The rushes had a
wet
like
track.
a moist track. GLTC dried it up. GLGT had a dry track, and then Podium Sprint had a dry track. So there was like 3 different track records broken in Podium Sprint, which was pretty cool.
Oh,
But
That's awesome.
does that count?
But the one didn't count.
so
So,
somebody ran a 29. That BMW. What's
set
that?
a yeah Slowinski.
Adam Slinsky
Yeah,
ran a 29 in what is it, M4?
in an M4 like an M4 comp,
But
done
like
right up.
done
Like-
to the fucking tits.
like apparently it makes like 900 to 1,000 horsepower, like just insane
ignorant.
build.
And he was
Yeah.
fucking flying. And he comes into 3,
Yeah,
and like there's a big sand trap, and it's just like we're watching on Brad's phone, and like we can see it
'Cause
IRL.
the sick thing is like we can watch like turn like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they disappear through 6 out of 11 turns, and then we just watch the rest on the live stream
Right.
until they come back, kind of thing.
So
But
we're watching it IRL,
so
and
he
we
runs
see the
a-
car stop, and then we watch it on here, and it's just like
plowed through the corner straight into the sand trap.
and
So 4
fast.
off. 4 off. Disqualified.
Yeah, so he ran a
Even from the
podium
Yeah.
sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
so
done.
on his first lap.
even if it is best run, like even
Yeah, so in
Yeah.
podium sprint disqualified.
Wow.
So
And then
Wow.
the C8
Yeah.
then the C8 just drove right off the end of the track.
and got airborne.
Like
And
jumped it, like it went down through the sand trap and then into the field.
Jumped the
forget-
sand
on
trap.
Verbalized, there's a foot of air on between every
you
tire
just
and the
forgot
ground.
to turn or something. Like,
No, he got squirrely,
Yeah,
so
the
the ass end
tires.
kicked out, and it
Oh.
corrected and just off track,
Stop.
ran out of room.
That was
You know
the
what?
Vitura P1 tire car. The
Well, those-
C8,
he was using the
Zetor
Sonics,
one,
wasn't he?
so
Yeah,
1050 horsepower. In
Was he
same
using the
class as
Sonics?
Brad.
yeah, and it was on like his third lap.
Yeah.
there's a
well,
point
Chris
where it's
said
like,
the same thing. He goes, "Those things
Again,
are fucking phenomenal for
we
2
made
or
this
3
car for
laps."
But they
Yes.
turn on,
Yeah.
then
We
they
were
die.
Yeah.
two groups.
They're like
out
very
of our
slick,
league
like,
there.
eh?
Oh yeah.
Are
If
they
we would have
100
made
tread
the
wear?
splitter a bit
Yeah.
shorter and our
No,
wing a bit,
I believe so.
he could have been down a couple groups and would have been competitive, but we're not going to change it. So
Well, no.
So that was one of my
Down a
questions.
couple
like,
groups
the
is-
classes wise.
Fucking
Well,
Dewey,
no, I-
and then Luke McGrew.
No, but I could probably have squeaked Street GT
Luke
and
McGrew
only got beat
and
by
Ryan.
Luke McGrew and Ryan Matthews.
Not Ryan Matthews from Ennismore. That owns
No,
the
yeah,
Cat
not
Shack.
to be confused by Cat Shack.
Different Ryan Matthews. A lot of Corvettes there.
A lot of fast Corvettes
like
there.
Lot of-
there's like the Rush series, you know those cars, the little single
Yeah.
seater.
Yeah.
What, 52 of them?
Something like that, yeah.
There was one there
Crazy.
that was the same
Oh,
wrap as my
yeah.
bike, which
They
was
move.
Crazy.
That's
I was
move.
fanboying them.
Yeah,
They're
they're fast. They don't let
crazy.
off on.
Yeah,
they don't
just
touch
like
the.
they're flat
don't
everywhere.
touch
Just
the
like,
brake.
Yeah, they're flat out
you
the whole
fucking
way.
hear them.
And then in the GLTC, 48 cars.
Yeah,
Like
that
that's
was
the door to door.
door to
Yeah.
door.
In the GLGT, there was the most they ever
15.
15.
Well,
This was the
12 at the end of the night.
biggest attended Gridlife ever at this
Is
place.
that's including out of like all the other ones too? Like,
How many track battle? 100.
because there's what 5 or 6 different Gridlife events.
Yeah,
Six.
like so.
Six
Okay,
or
so
three,
combined,
yeah.
there was what 256 cars competing between every form of motorsports,
That's awesome.
which is insane.
Yeah,
And then they had the biggest attendance for the festival ever.
Ever.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
really, really
I don't
good.
know how many millions they brought in that weekend.
Yeah.
like it'd be insane.
Well, especially with them having the festival, it just draws more attention to motorsports.
Well, exactly.
And yeah, it was a 2-night festival.
Yeah, that's insane.
Perfect. Yeah.
It was pretty. It was like, unfortunately Brad didn't make the podium. It was pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah,
Here
I
these cars
believe
are
it.
just giving her and just stupid, and 2 of them go right off into the rhubarb, so they're disqualified. So our neighbor,
Our
what's his name,
neighbor,
Mike,
Michael Puglisi.
he ended up podium.
Yeah,
in
which
an
is pretty
Evo.
sweet.
There you
That's 1,000 horsepower, 900.
Yeah.
well, Chris Smith
Yeah.
won it in the BMW.
Yeah.
With an LS3.
LS3, 540 horse, 8 HP
Yeah.
In an M3.
in an M3.
No,
What
it's
generation?
135i.
Or
Oh.
right, not.
So Grayson's
yeah,
car with your
Grayson's
engine and
car,
an 8-speed auto.
literally.
Yeah.
Bet you that
On-
worked. Well,
But
But like
clearly,
roll cage, carbon
on
fiber,
315s.
clearly it worked good.
Yeah. full.
Vitura
Yeah.
315s.
Yeah, that thing
It was-
works pretty
It
good.
was fast.
He
I'd
wheels
say
the
that
fuck
thing
into that
moves.
thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been cool to see.
Yeah, but it was pretty good. And then Sunday we packed up, had this slight seat issue that we didn't get organized, and headed east. Where'd we stop? Just outside of Flint, Michigan, at Walmart.
Don't drink
Yeah.
Flint water.
There was
Don't.
no, we were drinking
Yeah.
Flint water all week or all fucking Sunday
We
night.
bottled it up and brought it home with
And
us.
that
Yeah.
Walmart
Ooh.
was 10 times bigger than our
It was
Costco.
bigger than our Costco.
I walked in,
Jesus.
and everybody's like,
What are they like? What is
Fucking-
there to sell?
and it was kind of
Everything.
fun. It was like an
Pickles.
old rundown Walmart too,
Everything.
but it was way bigger than our
Because
Costco.
there's
And there
nothing
was
in
just
Flint anymore.
relentless
Yeah.
of
How
everything.
big was like the parking lot and everything? How many
Huge.
kilometers?
Same
Again,
size
like
as a
again, like
Costco.
probably twice the size of Costco.
huge.
That's insane.
Like
Oh,
I don't know,
easy.
bigger. Like
they had a
there was
drive-through pharmacy.
Yeah.
There was the amount of parking spaces there is like I don't know, Trent.
Jesus
Like-
Christ.
Oh yeah, it was diabolical. I walked in, and I walked in with Rob, Connie, and Alex, and I just like grabbed my own cart and just walked away. I just
Straight into the pickles.
I was in fucking La La
2 hours.
Land.
Where'd you get that pickle blanket thing?
Alex's mom got that for,
That's
for her
awesome.
birthday.
so cool.
And we got him pickle socks.
And I got pickle
You
socks.
are the big deal.
No, that you need a pair of those after the weekend. Big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, no, I need them
Yeah.
because I'm high key famous now.
He's
No.
high key
High-key
famous. Mom, I'm
famous.
low key famous. Mom, I'm high key famous.
Famous.
And he's just giggling like a 4-year-old.
But yeah, like we brought our bracelets, and I honestly I probably talked to 1,000 people.
Jesus.
Like
Oh
nobody
my
went by
God.
that car without. There was at one point there was 20 people around.
It
and
was so
it stands
funny.
out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
When there was 20 people around, did you
Neon
stand on the trunk and
reflective
hit
green.
two-step?
No,
No,
Oh,
Rob
that's-
and I
that's
were
the
just
move.
like,
do know better.
Keychains,
No, you don't.
I
That's
do have a
keychains,
video of him standing on
bracelets,
the
talking
Cadillac.
about it, and there were people that were like right into
like the one guy asked Brad if he would make him a headlight bezel like his and send it to him. Where was he? Like fucking Arkansas or
start
something.
making-
Something
start
random,
making
yeah.
them.
And then the other guy goes, yeah, those 2 guys from Michigan, they're like, yeah, we got a rusty old Ford that we swapped a transmission on. It took us 3 days. And I was like, oh yeah, right on.
We did a clutch before we got here.
And
in a
then
couple hours.
Brad's like, Rob's like, yeah, we pulled the transmission out of this and did a clutch in 2 hours. He goes, yeah, that's crazy. Race cars, eh?
who wanted to sponsor you?
Oh, some kid.
random alien shows up wearing his little fanny pack. Like again, we can't chirp. We don't actually know him, but he's like talking. He doesn't know a thing about anything.
That guy didn't know shit about fuck.
Like literally, he's like, so like, what are you doing with this thing? It's like racing. Like, oh, so you're drifting it, eh? It's like, no,
No.
doing time attack. He goes, man, I'd love to be able to sponsor you for next year. And I'm just like,
Okay.
right on, yeah.
Here's a bracelet.
I just kind of was like,
you do see that little Canadian flag over the door handle. Eh? I don't know
and
if
it's
that's
just like,
going to help.
what do you mean by that? Like,
I'd
sure,
love-
you want to write a check for $50,000? I'll make sure it clears before I make any plans. But like, it's like, what do you mean? Oh, I wish I could sponsor you for next year. It's like he's given us zero context on anything. It's not like he approached us saying,
that
like,
I'm from Twisted Tea or something. No,
and he
I
looked,
want
and
to
he looked
sponsor
like he
you.
was 50
Okay,
years
yeah.
old.
Or the kid that walks up and goes, I'm here with blah, blah, blah racing. Do you guys do ride-alongs?
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
about 10 people asked if they could go in his car.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes, yeah,
Liability.
me and my
No,
dad are here
no.
with KDM tuners. Do you do ride-alongs? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh. And like turns his back.
And he was like 8. It's like, go ask KDM tuners. And
like,
you
if you're here with
fucking dork.
KDM tuners, go ride in their friggin' car. Like, stupid idiot.
Did you see the video Link posted? It was like, here we're at Gingerman Raceway in the paddock, and we're just gonna spot what vehicles have Link in it, and it's just like Link, and he's just like going up. It's like a bunch of drift cars, and he like goes up to Borisma's car, and he goes, "I'm pretty sure this has a Link in it." It's like, well, yeah. What about the 4x8 Link sticker on the side of it? You know what I mean? But yeah, no. And like, there's like good, like, there's lots of people like coming by, like taking like professional photos and shit,
Yeah.
like whether it's for their own spank bank or not. But like,
Even that one photo that the girl posted of the car and her
With the-
showing the sticker
Yeah.
in front
Yeah,
of
that
it.
was cool.
That was a cool
yeah, it was a good
picture.
picture.
Like,
yeah. No, it
and
was
then
good.
randomly, Toyo Tires came up and spent like
Was it Toyo or Falcon or Tire Rack?
no, or
Yeah, it was Tire Rack. Jim from Tire Rack.
Jim.
well, okay, eventually it was, no, but way before this,
Jim
it was
Bob
those
Skinner.
two girls. Remember the two girls in
Oh,
the
yeah.
red polos?
Yeah.
No.
Spent like
Where was I?
probably looking at them. Like,
Oh,
what do
you
you
know
mean?
what? I was
You're,
probably
you're
sleeping.
sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah.
But like
I didn't have
spent
a
like
birthday nap.
a lot of time like not like avoiding conversation with us, but taking pictures of the car, taking pictures of the tires and the wheel, and I'm like, interesting, okay. And then like we tried to talk to them, and they just like walked away.
you
It was,
give
like,
them
Did I see the
bracelet?
sticker that says Pirelli on the side?
yeah,
You'll take free tires, though.
Yeah.
but yeah, it was like
Yeah, and then Jim
Anyway.
Bob Skinner from Tire Rack. So hopefully
he emailed us.
Did he?
Yeah, he emailed me.
Did he?
Yeah, like
Perfect.
that night. Yes, you can. Remember, we were looking up the Vituras on Tire Rack, and they are available 315s, but I think that was US. I still have to go.
315.
Sorry.
305s.
Yeah, sorry, 305s 15. So he says, I think they're on there, and he goes, they are.
Yeah,
So,
we looked that
Is he
night.
gonna send you
Yeah.
a bunch at no cost?
Hopefully,
Yeah,
it sure be cool if we did.
Or-
I'll put a
Discounted.
Tire Rack
Yeah.
sticker on the back window of
Even, like,
everything I own if he
Something.
I'll
sends us
always
a tire
good.
machine as well that balances or mounts them for us.
oh, that'd
Like
be
one
nice.
of the touchless ones, you just like put it on and it lifts it up for you and puts it on.
Those
and-
are your favorite kind of
Touch
Shubabu
this
Minions.
Chupapi Bing Yang Yo.
Yeah,
Drive home with smooth
drive
sailing.
home with smooth sailing. We stopped, got en route and gas, which was disappointing because we left America and got back
Do I have to edit that out?
No,
Okay.
to. Yeah, nothing really cool happened.
no, it was like literally just smooth sailing.
Yeah,
home.
like it was fine coming home. Like cross border was good.
You didn't get cavity shirts again?
no,
I
well, by
asked
choice.
my
that
dad.
time.
Rob asked and they go, sorry, we're out of rubber gloves.
Go in dry.
Bite the pillow.
Oh God!
Bite the pillow, sweetheart. I'm going to dry. Holy
Raw
fuck.
dogging.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's fun. They go. We saw them go through the border, and we were in the same line behind them. And you know, what are you doing? Why are you here in this? And I said, we were watching my son race the car. And he goes, was that them up there? I go, yeah. Welcome back.
well, when we pulled up, he goes, you guys in a band? Nope. So we tell him what
Well,
we're
you're
doing.
playing the skin flute, though, weren't you?
Right, yeah.
Oh.
So we tell him what we're doing. He goes, all right. Oh, so like timed racing. Like, yeah. He goes, oh, that's sweet. Okay, so, all right. And then he goes, anything to declare? Nothing. And I was like, he's like, did you buy anything while you're down there? And I was like, no. And like, I just grabbed my McNutt hat and my heat wave hat, and I grabbed it. I was like, oh, this sweet hat. And he goes, right on. Welcome back, guys. And just handed the passports back. And I was like, yeah. And they're all chirping me like, I was so
I wasn't.
stupid.
That was
no,
funny.
I
the
think
girls
that's
were
fun.
chirping
The girl's
me, and
like,
I was
why
like,
would you joke like that? What if he took it the wrong way? It's like,
Except for
He
this
didn't.
dope-ass
We're home.
hat.
yeah, except for this dope ass hat. He loved it. That guy
Yeah.
fucking loved it. But yeah, no, it was
And
good.
then the ride home.
The ride home was the ride home.
Smooth sailing.
yeah.
And then-
But yeah, you would have had fun.
Oh, I know.
Rob showed us
You would
some-
have fun, like the
The photos.
show and shine or whatever it was around the pond. How many cars?
I don't think I would have been around the trailer at all. I'd have been.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
wouldn't.
would've been
How many
gone.
cars were in the around that?
I don't know.
500?
Yeah, like way too
lot.
many.
I would have been standing on the trunk doing two-step.
Yeah,
would
like a
have been wow.
stupid
Those
idiot.
cars
Yeah,
aren't
yeah. Having a good
POS
time.
rotted
I
to
was smiling the
crap.
whole time.
Right.
Shit. Same.
Well,
6
you're
cars.
still like close to like you're in Michigan, so there was some poo,
Yeah,
but
but I don't get to see any Kia Souls that win show and shines.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, darn.
Well,
eh?
6 of them all together.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
God.
and the handouts and something we get sunglasses
All
and
the
this
free
and
stuff.
all the
And the
free
hats
stuff.
and
Yeah,
you
like
sign up for this.
sun
and-
sun
Sign up
hats
for this and yeah, we got Eibach, suspension,
Yeah.
big straw hats
That's
and
awesome.
I told the guy, I said, tell you what, you give us your top line suspension, we might consider putting it in the Porsche.
The Porsche.
Yeah.
The Porsche that doesn't run at the moment.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
Other priorities like CSCS this weekend.
Rob
Right.
did show us one of his new talents, actually. So we got Costco hot dogs,
Sorry.
and
I don't like Rob's dude. I don't like any of Rob's talents.
he ate the whole thing without chewing. It was crazy.
How long did it take him?
Milliseconds.
instantly.
well, still had the hot dog water on it, so it slipped in
Oh,
quick.
God.
Not wiener and buns or just the wiener?
Oh, just wiener. Just again raw dogging. I was prepping for the border.
Just wiener.
I was prepping for the border.
Just wiener.
My goodness.
Holy fuck.
But this event was huge. Like, it was huge. It was an event.
It
for
was
sure.
a friggin' movie.
It was
sick.
a movie.
Like, okay, yeah, first Gridlife.
Saturday night was a fucking movie.
It
Grid,
was
Gridlife
And like
come
we were
and does the thing. Then
a kilometer
like,
away.
3 interviews and going around the track with famous people, hanging out with her. Like,
Yeah.
it was a friggin' blur, the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Because
him
you're
and I were
off the
fucking
pension.
having a riot on Saturday night. We're fucking ripping our scooters around. I was like, we're going.
I was doing. See all the maneuvers I was doing?
I was like, we're going so fast right now, and I looked down. I was doing 16. I was like, holy fuck! I feel like the Earth is spinning backwards. It was so funny.
I was doing some.
He was
aerobatics.
he was trying to do stunts, and then
What do you mean? I was trying. I did them. I went over a sweet jump.
he's fucking doing this riding. He just like hits the little culvert in the paddock.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but other than little issue at the border and the rain, it was
Right?
all-
Yeah,
all in
see,
all
other
good.
than, yeah, Sunday you got shafted out of a session. It did rain at the proper times
100%.
from what they were calling for. Like
Gridnado.
we thought, Thursday the test day. Now that's going to be a washout. No, you got on 4 times, and
Yeah.
then they kind of
And
said,
I technically didn't get rained out. We just decided to pack the car up before
And
the
thank
rain.
God we did.
yeah.
Because
Because as they were
I
on
would have
track,
still had dry track,
but
but I would have come back, and then we would have been scrambling to get everything
Yeah,
put away.
all the
So
awnings on the
it was the
trailer
right call,
on the
but
thing.
like technically I didn't get rained out at all
No,
until
except-
Sunday morning.
Yeah, and that was just. And then
But-
there's a from 10 to 12. It's all quiet because there's a church right by.
yeah, there's a church. at
so
turn
everything's
10,
done. No starting
right?
motors, no revving, no
Turn
nothing.
10?
Well, from
Yeah,
10 a.m.
yeah.
till noon,
So you can have
12
breakfast and go to
10
Yeah.
to noon.
don't miss
everything
anything.
stops.
Yeah.
Everything's
And
Yeah.
it was like weird. It was like
Weirdly
weirdly
quiet.
peaceful.
You
Like
could, you could hear
yeah.
yourself think because it's.
You have a nap.
because A, it was raining, and B, everybody obeyed it. That it was just like quiet.
It's so nice that people obeyed rules.
I mean, there was a couple dickheads like near the end.
Yeah, like 10 minutes until the end. Like whatever, 11:50.
Because
yeah,
the
people were-
rush was going.
People were
so
starting
they
to
were
fire
starting
shit
to
up
come
and
in,
whatnot.
eh?
But I mean, for pretty much the entire quiet hours, it was like
Dead.
Quiet.
quiet, and it was kind of refreshing.
Yeah, you don't just.
Could you
hear, like-
imagine that happening at TMP?
No, it
No.
was
Quiet hours?
literally
Oh, you know
what?
what? They had speakers that worked.
Did they?
Yeah.
They didn't go.
No, it's perfect.
Nailed it.
Because we
You did that pretty
Literally.
good.
That was exactly
Yeah,
what I
that's
heard when I was
exactly
there
it.
last time.
Because we heard all the commentary.
Really?
Yeah, and like
could
the
hear it.
announcements, like
Oh,
group
yeah.
meeting
Yeah.
grid, 10 minutes.
Like at the track, they had the speakers of the commentary of the guy.
And we heard
like, for the
here you got
live stream.
Brad Angevaare. They said his name perfect, way better than 10 years at CSCS. He put this big LS3 in there and it fits, and the man goes, "Well, it almost fits. You can see some of it hanging." out there."
Yeah.
We heard all that.
Yeah,
while
the
Brad
British
was
guy
there.
was pretty
That's
funny.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Not,
The,
not to
did you-
chirp CSCS too much, but I mastered the art of lip reading for the announcement.
Right.
I just lip read everything, and that's
Yeah.
how I carry on.
What was her name? So yeah, we have CSCS on Sunday. So I guess next Wednesday, the podcast will be about what happens at CSCS. on
CSCS.
Sunday.
Well,
Are you going?
No,
No.
I got to do some roofing stuff.
Some roofing
On
stuff. You're not going to go out and
Father's
see
Day
the C5 on track?
You're gonna put it on track?
Yeah, it's going on track.
Why do I want to be witnessing?
Well, you should have a camera pointed at it.
It's
Well,
greatness.
no, that'd be Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Are you roofing Saturday night?
You're not roofing Saturday night.
It is. I could come
Bring
down.
Tori.
I could come down Saturday. I thought
Yeah, because we're going Saturday around noon, and we're
Who
gonna.
the fuck's Dory?
No, it's Tori. It's his other half.
Because we're taking the
Oh.
RV
He
again.
said Dory. I was
thought it
like, wait,
the
you-
toaster.
I could come down.
It's a triangle.
Right. Okay.
You're in there somewhere too.
No, I'm not. I'm on the
Gross.
side.
How,
That's
how do you think? How do you think you get your free photos?
There was one time.
Would you like me to go through
The photos?
all the
Anyways,
That's enough out of you two.
what were we?
Help. Is there a help button?
photos? But
Bit of a lover's quarrel here.
Yeah, fight like a married couple.
I was going to mention Thursday night tech. So Sam, one of the racers that raced the Sunday Cup, teched the car last year, and he was just like, "Oh man, this thing's so clean." So like, we weren't sure what was going on with like tech because they had like rush cars
Yeah, it
there.
was kinda
they had
weird
GLTC cars in there. It was just all over the place. So I walk up and I'm like, "Sam, can we tech this?" And he goes, "What?" And I was like, "The Green Miata." He goes, "Fuck yeah, bring it up." And he just like drops what he's doing and just comes around and waits for Brad, and he like opens the hood. He goes, "Fuck yeah, ABS this year." And he like wiggles the fucking brake line, goes to the trunk, he looks, he goes, "Hey, you guys are good," and like signs
He
it.
goes, wait. Did you get your helmet certified? And I'm like, oh no, I'll go grab it. He goes, is it the same one from last year? I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you're good. Hands me the sticker. It's like,
So the guy
Cool.
remembered
Like,
us
From
Mid-Oaks.
last year. How many people does he see in a year?
yeah, but how many
Thousands.
he
giant
seems like he's the busiest guy at one
Yeah.
of those
Dude,
events.
the one drift session, it was early, it was Friday, so the drifters go out, they do because they had whole full track, they go out. Sam goes out, he's got a 360 GoPro
Yeah, he's
hanging off the
essentially
back
like-
of the fit, just fucking like obviously giving her, and the drifters are following him. That
so
would
he
be
was
a
like
dope
the drift
video.
car pace
Pace car.
filming
camera.
everybody behind him.
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and the drone
Full
operators
car.
were pretty wicked, eh?
Oh,
Chasing
all the
cars.
FPV stuff is so
Yeah.
cool to see.
Like I was watching the drones half the time. Like even for everything. For one, like it's normal in the drift world for drones to be there because like you can put on a pretty good show with a drone
and
and a drift
everything.
car. But like they were using it for like the GLTC and everything. And the dude's like coming from like 200 feet up, backflip, and like right to the mirror or like to the window
Yeah.
of the lead car, like chasing him sideways. And then it cuts to the live stream of like. Yeah, like you can literally see the dude's facial expression while they're doing 200 up the back straight kind of thing. Like it's like
That's awesome.
The guy's going, "What the fuck is this
Literally.
thing?"
Yeah,
beside
What
me?"
is that noise?
Scare you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah, I was pretty impressed with the drone stuff. And I'm like,
And
I
the
wish I
camera
was that
workers,
good
you
of a
guys saw
pilot.
like the live stream.
Oh.
They do a good job.
Did
Yeah.
you watch
They
the
did
live
a
stream?
a
great
little bit
job.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a fan anymore. Poor Scully.
Never stood a chance.
Well, should we shut her down there?
yeah, I would probably shed.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to the viewers, Bradley?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
You're pretty famous, though, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, it was a pretty sweet
Tom's got
event.
the clap.
It was neat to get interviewed. I can't wait to see the Mazda Motorsports feature of it.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
wanted to say-
gangster. Even like the
It's so
interview to
cool.
the photos to the track interview.
Yeah, like
And
I
they were
want-
all being weird about that. Like, oh yeah, we're not sure when we're gonna release it.
Well-
But I will spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Somebody, I'm not gonna mention any names or anything, might have invited Brad to Laguna, but not directly. So I'm gonna maybe harass him a little bit, and then we're going to Laguna.
yeah.
Right.
Are you coming to Laguna?
Sure.
Like strictly boys trip only.
Yes.
Mine's Laguna.
I have no idea, and I don't
September.
fucking care really.
As long as I
August.
can stand on a trunk and do two-step, I'm in.
Please.
Do you know where
It's
Laguna
Alaska.
is?
Yes, California.
Where? You're not driving your car to California.
It might not make it.
Bet.
Okay, so I'll put this out there. If we go to Laguna and you take the Corvette,
Yes.
if you break down, we're not stopping.
Yeah, but you wouldn't stop if we were going to TMP either.
But that's different.
No, it's not.
You
You,
won't
say
have-
get a tow truck. Go home.
Right, but the tow truck to TMP is going to be free because you have CAA. The tow truck home from Laguna is going to be like $2 million because you're 36 hours away in a different country.
It'll make it. I'll put a reg to everything. Check it. You know.
We can
That's
find.
the problem. is
I'll
you
look-
open
We
a
can
red
find-
ribbon.
I'll look at the belt. The belt will be good.
Yeah.
Have you put that tensioner on?
Nope.
No, it's in the trunk.
Your brother needs a
Holy
new
fuck.
belt tensioner.
My
I think so.
don't. No. That car's fine.
Or not,
I
another
don't-
belt.
That
We
car-
saw some ducks.
Oh no.
Yeah, we thought
There
your brother
was
showed
track
up.
ducks.
There were
Track
track
ducks?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a
like
lot
literally
of-
like clockwork. It's like even in the driver's meeting they said like, yeah, just watch the debris flag. He goes, you might see it for a duck. There's always a duck at Midwest Fest. And then literally there were ducks.
Nice.
It was like there was actually ducks.
Ducks. That's funny.
Yeah.
Was there an '82 Z28 Camaro?
Nope, not a single one.
Not even the show.
Nope, nothing.
Was there a loud but slow C5 Corvette?
Lots. They
Okay.
were
That's
mostly slow.
a lot. And
They are the car of choice for the door-to-door.
C5s,
A lot of
106s.
C5s in the GLTC.
Yeah.
And
Probably
like
will.
carbon
five of
fiber
them?
ones?
Yeah,
Five,
at
six
least.
or-
At least.
There's one I follow the guy. It's like red with big
That
wing,
narrows it
half
down.
carbon.
That does
literally
nothing.
doesn't narrow.
That
No, I know
does
it doesn't.
You're
nothing.
probably following yourself.
What?
Oh, you
The
can't hold the
Matan?
carbon.
Like it might
Right.
be Matan Rosenberg.
Yes, that's it.
Okay,
Yes,
so
his
he's the
car.
guy who came second
Yes.
/ first
To
to
James.
James.
Did you see that the
Yes.
race?
Yeah, it was a
One
great
thousandth of a second.
Yeah, there's no
The
difference at all.
closest door-to-door race in Gridlife history. Like, and
awesome.
James is our buddy.
Do you think
Yeah.
James fucking just has a little switch in there? You can turn it up and shit like
No.
that happens?
No.
No, he probably has the transponder on like on a cannon. So as they're coming down, you can just shoot it ahead of them.
Like a thousandth of a second.
That's
is
nothing.
Faster you can blink.
Yeah.
Move from under the seat to the footwell.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was great. It was a fun event.
Met a lot of good people.
Lots of good followers. Every bracelet
Yeah.
or keychain I've given out, I was like, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, you're
Fair
not
and
getting this
square.
till you follow
We
them.
definitely would have had more if the service wasn't
Yeah, the service
so
was
bad.
ass.
Well, I guess with that many people though, like it doesn't matter how good your service is. If
Yeah,
it's
but like it
that
was
many
bad,
people.
and then people
bad.
showed up and it got unusable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is frankly
Rob
kind of
goes,
refreshing though, because
My phone's
like,
not working. I might as well throw it in the garbage. And he just like throws it in the RV.
But like,
I'm
I think
glad
I
I paid
left
for
my
roaming.
like my phone stayed in the trailer or RV pretty much
Yeah.
all weekend. It was kind of refreshing.
I had it on Friday. And I was taking some Killer Wicked videos and photos.
The
And I tried
vlog?
to post them, but I couldn't.
Like all I needed to
wasn't
know
working.
was what time I'm on track, and beyond that, I can.
Thank God those were coming through. Like
I'm
the
away
text
from everything.
Yeah.
System's nice.
And they had all the weather warnings on the text thing, like, and they were pretty damn accurate. Like, they were good with that.
Well, at first it was like they're really blowing this out of proportion. Like nothing might happen, and then all of a sudden this big dirty funnel cloud comes. It's like, yeah, okay, we should probably hold on to our shit. And then the hurricane came.
I'm grabbing like the ramps and shit. Like, are these gonna fucking blow through someone's trailer? And it's like the guy beside us just has like his tools out. There's like an impact gun and ratchet and wheels everywhere, and like the toolbox is open. It's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
they don't care.
All right. Should we
Shout
call
her
it?
down? Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. So like, subscribe, share, comment, all the things. Okay, bye. Thanks, Pete.